Running low and slow, that's the Florida way. Moonshine on the swamp, night and day. Uncle Moonshine with his secret fruit under the cypress where the fire burns blue.
Yeehaw! Fire burns blue, baby. Don't you forget it. Uncle Moonshine. They posted yeah. If anybody pops in here on Saturday night, Joseph, well, you need to get off my podcast. I want to see yours. Well, I need to go. Let's go. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like about him. I end his podcast and start mine. Let's see. I do this. Don't like it. I want to go live. Yeah, I got Joseph Wells on my podcast. Let's see, let's kill that. No, I just want to do new post. Bye-bye. You got nobody in here to do it. I don't want to release a spreadsheet or anything like that. No reasons. True. She wasn't all about it. What I just did was screw something up. And all this. Maybe I did do it. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Cut the dot. That'll help. That'll help. That most definitely help. Still got 0 viewers. But it might change soon. We'll see. Definitely worked a lot better. Definitely worked a lot better. I think I got the bugs worked out of this thing finally. All this time. No, I'm not slow. I had some background music to this. Probably should. Let's see. Get out of this. There we are. There I am. Hey, I got one here. Who's the viewer? Hey, Vicky, how are you? Scott? Yeah, that's me. What's up? How's everybody doing? You mean not Mark? No, it's Uncle Moonshine, not Mark. What else, Scott? Vicky, how are you? I'm sure you're getting excited. It's getting close to your events. Wish I could make it, but I can't. I even beg and plead with that guy today. Oh, man, you sure you won't change? He's like, I can't now. How's everybody doing tonight? They're good. I know I am. I got the next 4 days off. Chris, how you doing, buddy? We can talk anything you want to talk about, Scott. You know, you might be disgusted or whatever, but yeah, I just come on here. Just make sure, one, that I got all the bugs worked out of this thing, so when I do go live Monday night, that I'm able to bring on my co-host and whatnot. But yeah, can you guys hear me okay? I was going to add some background music to this. just because. Put some moonshine music in this. I bet you are, Vicky. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. All right. Yeah, I'm just keep on just be coming on and talk some shit today. Actually, it's my Friday night. I know it's Saturday night, but I got the next 4 nights off. Ooh, man. I've had 4 nights in a row off, and I don't know how long. But then I go back on a video chat. I don't know. I don't know how you video chat. Maybe call somebody on Facebook and video chat. But yeah, I got 4 nights off. Go back and work 5. Then I got 10 off. Woohoo! Can't wait. Yeah, a lot of stuff to do between now and then. Get ready for this Shine On Festival. You're gonna be tired. Hell yeah, buddy. That's awesome. I wish I was. Working toward it. Should be a bit louder, but I can hear you okay. Phil Armstrong in the house. How you doing, Phil? It's awesome. Yeah, I know there's other podcasts going on. I didn't know if people would join in on this one or what or how. Just, hey, I'm going to go live. What the hell? Mainly wanted to make sure that this was working right. What do? I'm a printer. I print scratch off lottery tickets, Scott. That's what I do. And I make barbecue sauce. And just got it today. Just came in. Seasoning sauce. Uncle Moonshine. That makes it a little fuzzy though. Yep. Just got it today. Woohoo! You can get this with it. The barbecue sauce. Don't forget the barbecue sauce without the rub. Yeah, I got a lot of time off coming up. Thank God. I'm looking forward to it. I've been working my ass off. 60 hours a week for the last 6 weeks, I think. Starting to get burnt out and tired. But that's okay. Big deal. Yes, sir. When I get back from Arkansas, the 1st of October, I'm going to be finishing up my webpage, my website, and I'll have, hey, David Blades, how you doing, buddy? I'm going to have merchandise and stuff like that for sale. Barbecue sauce, seasoning, barbecue sauce, merchandise, shot glasses, different stuff. There's Shadow. How you doing, Shadow? What do I think about the Air Still? Air Still's okay. Air Still you can't do a whole lot with, but I mean, you're just looking to try something and get a drink. Air Still's okay. You're not gonna get shit. I mean, Air Still holds what, a gallon? I don't think it even holds a gallon. It may hold a gallon. You can figure to that gallon, Scott, mash, depending on what you put in there. Okay, if you put in just a regular mash bill, you're not gonna get squat out of it. You get probably, I don't know, 8 ounces, which not bad, I guess, depending on what you're looking to do. So your Air Still is 6.3 gallons. Wow, that's a pretty big Air Still. Well, you would get about 4 quarts. So you get about a good gallon, maybe a gallon and a half. I know they've upped the game on these Air Stills. I've only seen the small ones. I've got one to distill water. I use that distilled water to proof down with. So I just got a small beaver. Works great. I'm offsetting the cost of me going and buying distilled water. I don't use spring water. I heard of people doing that. I don't recommend it as far as proofing down. I don't recommend using spring water. Some spring waters will make you cloudy. If you use distilled water, you're good to go. So you got to run it 2 times a day, man. Scott, I don't know what you're looking to do. Yes, 6.3 gallons mash going in. So you're looking to do 12 gallons 2 times a day. Those air stills take a while. They take their sweet ass time. Um, Anybody that knows more about air stills than I do, please feel free to jump in the comments. But, I use mine strictly for water and distill the water and making it pure. So then I take the distilled water and I proof down my spirits. You're kidding? Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, though, Scott, you're right. You're absolutely right, buddy. Depending on what you're wanting to do. I mean, if you're wanting to make a bunch of it, yeah, you're going to run the shit out of that. It's like when I had a 5 gallon still, I ran it staying, man, oh my God, because I make a 20-gallon mash. I'd have to run it 4 different times to get rid of the 20-gallon. Shadow says, I know Phil Billy used his for some strange things. Yeah, yes. He's trying to sell it too. Anybody want to buy this thing? Hell, I'll give it to you. 1 time a day, yeah, that'd be just the way those things run, Scott. I know mine, my 1 gallon beaver, it takes like 4 or 5 hours to run a gallon of water. I'm sure with spirits, it won't take as long because alcohol boils faster than water. So, but I know it's a slow process. Hey, Drummond, son, good to see you, buddy. Sorry about last Monday. I know you always come in on YouTube, and my streaming abilities was. Do I want your address? Why am I sending you something? You buying something I have to ship to you, Scott? Yeah, man. Scott, send me if you want to send me your address. I'll send you some stickers. You know, a lot of moonshiners do handshakes, and, mail call, I should say. And I'll be more than happy to send you some stickers to put on your 6.3 gallon beaver. I don't know if it's a beaver or not. On your air still, or put it on your wall, or where you'd like to put it. I put my own sticker on my cup. You can private message me your address, Scott. Send it in a PM, and I'll send you some stickers out, buddy. And if you want to buy some barbecue sauce, get some seasoning, right? Yeah, I'll send the stickers for free. Now, barbecue sauce and the seasoning is a little different story there, buddy. I had to pay money to have it made and bottled and shipped to me. So, yeah. Yeah, I got plenty of stickers. I'll be more than happy to send out. Anybody else for that matter. If you don't have any of my stickers, whatever, you want some, just hit me up, private message me. And, I'll definitely get those stickers out to you. Most definitely. I've been sending them left and right the last couple of weeks. People hit me up, but mainly people from TikTok. I'm on TikTok, and people that follow me there or that I follow ask for stickers. I'll be more than happy to ship the stickers. No problemo, say. What's going on? Everybody having a good weekend? I hope so. I know mine is great right now. I'm off of work. Chilling. Hey, Lucy. How you doing? Did you get a copper in time? Have you been looking at any particular brands there, Scott, or any specialties that you want on your still when you get a copper? I got my 5 gallon. I got it sitting right here, Scott. I picked it up years ago. Shit, I can't remember the name of the place now. It's a company out of Texas. I got this thing for $400. 5 gallon Olympic still. This thing has made a ton of liquor. There's the head, cap, there's the pot. They're beat up, used to death. It's used and abused. Yeah, there she is. I gotta get that back in the house and set it up on the bar and display it. Actually, I need to clean it up, make it shine again. Quit? What do you mean quit? I'll be getting copper in time and quit. Yeah, that thing got me through. And after a while, it wasn't producer. I just couldn't do it. I was constantly making shine, and it's like when you do 4 runs a day. All right, DM me, please do, buddy. Absolutely. I'd be more than happy to talk to you or chat or whatever. Sorry, Bob. I'm quiet. That's what you meant by okay, quiet. I have an 18-gallon beaver, and I'll tell you, all Mark's barbecue sauce is awesome. I call it flip-flop sausage. Thank you. Appreciate that, Chris. Thanks, buddy. Chris, I don't know if you saw it, man. Just got it in today. Seasoning. Local moonshine seasoning. Honey barbecue seasoning. Right there, Chris. Now you can have both. I've been in talks with the company I did this. It's doing this for me. We're going to start working on a peach honey barbecue. Actually, a peach barbecue. I said peach honey. But yeah, that's going to be the next one's going to be a peach. Since everybody likes my peach moonshine so much, but hey, I'll do a peach barbecue sauce. I've been working with. I came up with a blend. I tried it myself. I'm asking them to help me step it up, give it a little more peach flavor. Sure thing, Chris. Hit me up, buddy. Hit me up, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that peach. I'll probably be another month or two. Probably more like 6 weeks to 8 weeks before I get the peach. Well, I'm excited about it. Another new product, hey, we all enjoy. Fun. I've got neighbors come knock on my door. Hey, man, you have barbecue, you got the sauce? No, I'm in Florida, Scott. I'm in Florida. Yeah, Mark, absolutely. Shadow. Looking forward to it. So you guys know, I talked about it last week a little bit. I'm doing a lot of this stuff. Any sales that I do, once the website's up and going. Sure thing, Scott. Like I said, guys, private message me. We'll talk address and prices and stuff, and I'll get those out to you. But the profits I get from this are going to go straight back into this, the Morgan's Moonshine Group. And PCB, Florida? No, I'm in Orlando. There you go. All right, Chris. All right. But yeah, I just want to make Morgan's Moonshine Group better and better, and it's costing me a lot of money. So rather than money coming out of my pocket directly, if I can take the proceeds from things I sell and put it back into this, all the better, right? So also those proceeds help me do stuff like Peach and just expand the brand as well as merch. So I plan on doing t-shirts and hats down the road. So all the money gained from that's what those things are going to go into. Stuff like that. And I want to upgrade my StreamYard to where I can stream out to more places. Right now, I've got the medium grade of StreamYard, if you will, and I can only stream to 3 different places at one time. If I upgrade to the high level, then I can stream out to 10 different places. So be more entertaining, doing more stuff, doing different things. here down the road in the future, once I get my shit together and all my personal life in order, I plan on going on being live twice a week instead of just once a week. I used to be live twice a week all the time, and I cut it down to once a week just so I can get stuff together. My new job, it's a hassle. New job's a hassle. The kids with the flu. It's sure nice talking to you, Dad. Ain't that too? Got to recoup somehow. Yeah, everything is expensive nowadays. Exactly right, Mark Morgan. Um, just like shipping out stuff, shipping is the biggest cost. And I'm going to work on that this week before I go on vacation. Well, these 4 days I'm off. I'm going to work on that. I got Cats in the Cradle. There you go. By who? By who? Who sings it? All right, Scott. But I want to I just downloaded Pirate Ship. So that'll cut my shipping in half. Thank God. That shipping was killing me, man. I mean, killing me. What's up, Hillbilly Glassbarrows? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's getting a little scraggly. I wanted to get longer, just so I could do some things with it. Yeah, just kind of letting it. Yeah, I shaved today when I got home, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm trying to get it a little longer. About down to here. Oh, got something else to show you. I talked about this Monday. I had fun with it, but check it out. You're gonna like it. I know I did. I love this shirt. Fuck up. Yeah, they're actually they'll pick it for you. The thing, like one of the things I like a lot about it, more is the fact that they'll pick the cheapest route for me, whether it's U.S. Mail, FedEx, or UPS. So then I'll give out the weight and measurements, print out the label. I got my printer today, along with my spices, and yeah, I love that shirt, right, Hillbilly? But yeah, there is just direct me to which one's going to be the cheapest. Print the label out, put it in the box, get it ready, ships out front door. I'll come and get it. I love that. Or I can drop it off either way. Drop it off probably quicker. And depending on where it's at, FedEx is a little bit further down the road. If I go choose FedEx, usually FedEx is a little more expensive. Hey Earl, what's up, buddy? I am on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I'm on my page, and I'm on Cassie's page, my daughter, who never comes on here anymore. Kind of miss my daughter. But yeah, looking forward to that. That's going to be huge. Because I'm telling you guys, I was talking about last week where I went through all of it on shipping alone in the last year. You can't find me on Facebook. You can't find me. You're here. Cracking me up. Oh, are you mean my webpage? It's under construction right now, Earl. If you look up Morgan Moonshine, it's there. YouTube, it's there. I'm showing it's there. Go to Morgan Moonshine on YouTube. It's there. Drummond Son's there right now. Right, Drummond Son? Yep. There he is. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking. I spent a buttload of money just on shipping. I didn't charge a dime to people on the shipping, and that's going to change. I'm not doing that no more. There's definitely going to be shipping included. Because I'm about to go out of my chair when I realized how much I had spent. I was like, oh my God, dude, I could have had one hell of a vacation on that. Not talking just a couple $100. I wish. Yeah, that shipping anymore. It's especially if somebody lives out in the boonies somewhere. They want an arm and a leg. I was like, oh my God. I shipped that package to Lisa back in June. It was almost $80. Good God. Screw that. I'm sorry. I can almost drive it there. Take a little longer. It'd be wear and tear on my car. There you are, Earl. See there? It wasn't so hard, was it? Yeah, you too, Mark, out the booties. Back, Mark, I need to send you stuff. Tried to call you earlier, and I wanted to talk to you about some stuff. We'll have to another time. Yeah, that's a lot of things to talk to you about, buddy. Nothing bad, nothing bad. Don't freak out shit when I do. It's all good, buddy. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. You know what? I need to hit my shadow up. My in-laws came by. Oh, okay. That's good. You don't have to explain. It's all good, buddy. Hey, life happens. We all get busy. We all have things to do. Went to Dallas and back. Nice, Earl. Good. Ever since I've been to Dallas. Earl, I think I asked you before. You're not too far from, Jim, where the hell is that? Start with a K. Kilgore. Are you too far from Kilgore? I have relatives in Kilgore. I keep promising I'm going to go see it. Yeah, Kilgore. I keep promising I'm going to go visit one day. Never do. Feel terrible about it. I'm sure they think I'm full of shit. That bastard ain't never coming down here. I have good intentions. I really do. You're 12 miles from Kilgore. Oh my God. That's right. I need to hook you up with my brother-in-law. He does runs. I'm sure you can. Yeah. No. Mark Morgan. I'm sorry, Scott. DM me on this on Morgan's Moonshine Group, Scott. Yeah, my real name is Mark Morgan. I know you probably think it's weird that I'm talking to Mark Morgan over here. That's my shadow. I know that sounds weird too. It does sound weird. Mark, Shadow, we've been knowing each other, what, 2, 3 years now? And it still sounds weird to say my own name talking to somebody else. It's just weird, man. I'm sorry. Not that you're weird. No, you're a cool dude. I like talking to you and hanging out and bullshit and stuff. No, it's just weird. It's like I'm talking to myself all the time. You can call me uncle. I don't mind. In fact, I kind of like it. Yeah, it's just kind of strange. Yeah. Brandon Buffington, how you doing, sir? I was thinking about you the other day. What's going on, buddy? I wonder what you was up to. I need to get you on a podcast one of these days. I know we talked about it before, sir. I need to make that happen. In fact, I saw something you posted on Facebook. What made me think about it. I was like, you know what? I talked to him before about coming on a podcast. And he was like, you don't want me on a podcast. What's up, Lord? How you doing, buddy? Charlie Richards in the house. We all need to go live together. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, Scott. Yeah, I like to, when I do a podcast, I like to set it up. You guys see my podcast in the past. I like to have pictures or videos or questions pre-thought of to ask. And because I don't want to put anybody out there, put them under the spotlight, or try to embarrass them whatsoever, especially a guest. Be mashing in my master still runs soon. Cool, buddy. That sounds awesome. I just watched that video. What? I don't know how long ago it was. What too long ago. I just watched that video. That's pretty cool, buddy. That's awesome. But yeah, I like to pre-plan that stuff and have it all worked out. Have kind of a well, Scott, you can learn a lot, buddy. All right, absolutely, buddy, absolutely, Brandon. When's it going to be released? That's what it was. I saw you. Yeah, yeah. Dude, we got to talk. I like it. My, my only downfall is it would have to be Saturday night when I'm off Sunday. Hey, Carol. Um, or it'd have to be a Monday or Tuesday, Brandon. The way my schedule is now, that changes. I don't know if you know about me, Brandon, or what. My schedule's constantly changing every 10 and 12 weeks. It just flops around. Then I'll have weekends off, and I go back and weekdays off. It sucks, but I kind of like it actually. I mean, it gives me time with the family, having weekends off, and then it gives me personal time when I have weekdays off. I get doctor's appointments and stuff like that. So between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but not sure yet. Awesome, buddy. Well, I'll definitely reach out to you, Brandon. We'll talk about it. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be awesome. I'd love to do that, man. I've been wanting to have you on for a long time, brother. Scott, you chime in on here. There's things you're going to learn. You'll learn about a lot of different moonshiners, master distillers. Brandon Buffington's a master distiller. Um, absolutely, buddy. Cool, buddy. Yeah, I like to. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do swing weeks. It's weird the way our GM set it up this year. Last year was every 12 weeks. He screwed up this year. One time it's 10 weeks, and then another time we got to go 14 weeks, and then it's 12 weeks. I don't know why he screwed it up like he did, but I don't know how hard it is to go 12, 12, 12. How hard can it be? These guys overthink things sometimes, I think, but whatever. I'm just an employee, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a supervisor. I'm kind of glad I'm just an employee now. I don't have all that responsibility. Brave Brian Silcott, etc. Yeah, I don't know about Brian Silcott, but Brian, he's his own breed. You like Braid? Braid's got a good podcast. He's got some good information. The best information you're going to get, Scott, I'll tell you this right now up front. I don't care if anybody disagrees with me or not. You want to check out Still in the Clear or ABV Society. It's basically the same. Cyrus Mason. The guy is very knowledgeable. He has a lot of stuff that he touches on, especially for beginners. And dude, you're going to learn a lot from this guy. You will. Check out Still in the Clear, Cyrus Mason. Brian is a unique individual. You're right, Brandon. He is a unique individual. Unique. Yeah, you kind of unique away from it. I do. No, Cyrus. 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 Great guy. I'm going to be seeing him next week. And I don't know where you're located, Scott. Still in the Clear. STILL in the clear. I guess still in the clear. But I don't know where you're located, Scott. There's a Moonshine Festival October 4th at Fort Smith, Arkansas. I will be there. Cyrus is awesome. Anybody that knows Cyrus will tell you. I think yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's a one-day event, Saturday, October 4th, Fort Smith, Arkansas. I'll be there. There'll be several other moonshiners there. Mark and Digger is going to be there. Cyrus will be there. Big Chuck's going to be there. I don't know if you know Big Chuck. He's the Arkansas guy that likes to do rap. Big spell check, yeah. Cyrus, there you go. Yep, Cyrus. Great guy, super great guy. His wife's a sweetheart. I can't wait to meet her. She is a sweetheart. But yeah, definitely check out Still in the Clear. They're on YouTube, Facebook and TikTok on Thursday nights. I can't remember the exact time. I try to catch them. Yeah, you're right, Brandon. You're right. And you learn. And you learn. That's the way I did it, Brandon. That's exactly how I did it. But these guys got a lot of good tips. They they'll help you. A lot of those tips will go in one ear and out the other. I don't mean to make that sound negative, but um, when you start making those mistakes, you go, "Oh yeah, they told me," and then when that happens, I do this. So that kind of helps out. And I agree with Brandon. There's no better way than just jump in and do it and learn from your mistakes. But at the same time, I like to see people avoid those mistakes if they can and make it a better experience for them. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, Brandon. I just want to try to make it a happy experience. The more you know, the better off you're going to be. But like Brandon said, you learn it the hard way, it's going to stick. You won't forget it. You'll become a better distiller for it. Yeah, still in the clear. Or it's like still just a letter in the clear. Still in the clear. I've been to the hospital a couple times for my mistakes. Believe me, I don't want to. Yeah, I won't argue with that, Brandon. I've been there quite a few times. I got to go back for a couple of mistakes. But you know what? If somebody had told me don't do this and this won't happen before those mistakes happen, I'd be a lot better off. I won't have all these scars. I guarantee you that. Earl says, Mark, I had racked my 5th grade in letting it clear. And what do you know? It got a lactose. Hell yeah, buddy. Congratulations. I hope it's a good lactose. That's what you hear most of is the good lactose. I can't remember the name of it. Brandon, you want to chime in? Please do. Hell, Brandon, I'll send you the link. We can bullshit together. Answer all these questions. Yeah, I prefer learning from others' mistakes. You know, you can. And like I said, it won't stick as much as, unless it's really traumatic. Like, I don't wear my wedding band to work because I've seen 2 guys lose their wedding finger because they had that wedding band on. I don't wear that. No. Not at work. In fact, I forgot to put it on after I got out of the shower. All right, Earl. Cool, buddy. I'm glad, man. I hope it works out. I know the couple of times, I think I've gotten lactose like 3 times. It helps that flavor big time. Brandon says, I can teach you a lot then because I make tons. Yeah, yeah. I made quite a few myself, but lactose bacillus. I know I just fucked that all up. Sour mash is getting straight tomorrow as well. I'm going to run this behind me. That's my, yeah, it's finished. I'm going to run it in the morning. I got to do my root beer tomorrow. I got to have that for the contest on the 4th. I'll be running my root beer tomorrow. Woo-hoo. That's strenuous. It is. I got to constantly change out this thumper jar. My lid's a little bent. I got to straighten it out before I get it going. But I'll have it. It'll be good. And I checked it this morning before I went to work. Nothing's going on in there. No bad odors or anything like that. No funky smells. Everything's the way it should be. Unless something happens tonight. Knock on wood. Don't jinx myself, right? I'll end up doing that. It's either going to give a lot of good flavor or make a really funky mess. Yes, you're right. And I think I had it happen 3 times. 3 times it gave it a really good flavor, and I've never had a funky mess. I would. It's your first hour mash. Cool. Awesome. Man, to talk to you right there, Brandon. I'm pointing over there because I got my tablet over here so I can watch comments everywhere. I don't know, Brandon. That's so much for my brandies, Brandon. I'll use the AC 1113 or 1813. Um, for years and years, I think for the first 7 8 years, I used just flesh with bread yeast. I didn't know any better. Now I use Dady's. What do you use? I know I've been hearing about a lot of new ones, a lot of different ones that people are using now. And I'd like to try them, but I'd like to try them on a small run just to see what the difference is, and see what the flavor is. I add very little yeast to my mashes just because back in the day I used to just add the yeast and didn't care about how much it was. And man, those first couple of rounds I did talk about mistakes. That bread yeast flavor came through, and it was like, oh my god, I don't want to be tasting yeast. I want to eat it. I don't want to be tasting my bread and my drink. No, there's nothing wrong with flesh, but it works great. It really does. But I learned once I started using Dady's, I got a higher yield. It helped, so that's what I use now. I use Fleshman's as a backup because there's times where I'll forget to order some, or I'll run out, not know I ran out, or not think about it, and then not have any. Is like, well, shit. So, a little funny story. One day I was thinking about it. I was at the store at Walmart, and I bought one of those little jars of the Fleshman's bread yeast, and I put it in the refrigerator. Sure enough, I forgot that I ran out. It was about a month later. I went to go get it out of the fridge. Well, I got that shit in the refrigerator. I'll go get it. I went in there, it was gone. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell? I'm digging out the refrigerator, pulling shit out. Where the hell did it go? I had this old little cubby hole right there. Nobody should touch it. So I asked my wife about it. She said, oh, yeah, it went bad. I threw it out. It went bad? How you know it don't go bad? Honey, it's only a month old. Brandon says, I'm like you. For my brandy, I'll use 1116 or 1118 depending. But I use Daily for a lot of my mashes. Yes. Chris Palin says, I'm running my 4th gen, Local Jesse's, that has had peaches, strawberries, cherries, and malted rye. That sounds interesting. I'm interested to find out which one's going to carry over the most. And if I had to guess, it'd either be peaches or cherry, depending on how much you have of each. Brandon says, I'll use nutrient in about every mash. Yes, I do too, Brandon. I didn't used to back in the day when I first started, but yeah, now definitely, always. It definitely helps too. That helped with a lot with putting out more. Sorry if my thoughts aren't coming through real good, but I had very little sleep and just did a 12-hour shift. My press was down all day trying to fix it, get it running. We had to go on the roof to put in a brand new motor with this dryer, and the motor was 800 pounds. It took 6 of us to get it in there. I'm fucking exhausted, man. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories of that, Brandon. The most I ever went was 3 times. And I've heard, I don't know, I heard guys 10th generation and shit. I'm like, yeah, I think that's stretching it, but I don't see going that far with it. If it works for you, then hey, that's all good. Yeah, too many competing flavors. So yeah, at that point, to me, I've had some multiple generation sour mashes. And to me, it was very complex. And it was just a shine. Might as well just did a sugar wash to me. I don't know. I just like, if I'm drinking a flavor, I want to taste that. Like, Brandon, you'll appreciate this. So I'm getting ready for this festival. There's a moonshine competition going on. And I make mine at 100 proof, or I used to make it 110 proof all the time. My straight potato, it's 110. I've been kind of working down toward 100 to get more flavor. The more you run moonshine, the more you realize that the lower the proof, the flavor comes through. The water helps bring the flavor through. So I had 2 jars of blackberry. I had a 90 proof and a 110 proof. The 90 proof, that blackberry comes through and through like, wow, that's blackberry. I was going to hear that some bitch in the contest. So then I find out one of the rules for the contest was it had to be 110 proof or higher. I'm like, why are you making it 110 proof? You're not going to get the flavor. Why? I thought about it, but I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm like, all right, rules are rules. I want to abide by the rules. I don't want to be disqualified because it wasn't 110 proof. So I have some neutral spirit here that's 155 proof. I can proof it up, but it's going to lose that fucking flavor. So I had a mango that I did. It was good. It was really good. And so I took the mango and I added that neutral spirit to bring it up. It was 100 proof. I was going to bring it up to 110. I got it to 110, but I lost all that. That shit say all of it. That mango, it wasn't there like it was. I was like, I was pissed. I was mad. I was like, God damn it. That's the last jar of mango I have. Now what? Now what the fuck am I going to do? So I just kind of set it aside. I was like, well, let me do the coffee. I'll do a coffee shop. Clear. It was 100 proof. I got to bring it up. So I added the neutral spirit to that to bring it up. And I got mad and frustrated because I'm losing the flavor. I'm just mad about the whole contest thing, the rules. I'm pissed. And I accidentally took my coffee and put it in the mango. And I was like, yeah, I'm really fucked. I just really screwed up. Fuck, man. God damn it. You know what, though? I tasted it. I was like, oh, my God. The coffee is like, pow. I mean, it comes through before on the coffee, 100 proof clear coffee that I made. On the front half of it, you just get, it's moonshine. On the back half, it's like you're doing a shot of espresso. It's nothing but coffee. Now, it's the opposite. Well, not the opposite, but on the front half, all coffee. The nose, the taste, everything's coffee. It's like, wow. And on the back half, you get that sweet mango. It came through awesome. I was like, fucking hey, this is going to the contest. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, Brandon. I was like, hey, mistakes, you know. Sometimes you have good mistakes. Sometimes you have bad ones. I was pissed. I was like, before I got mad and started throwing shit, I tasted. In fact, I got a little bit right here. Just a little bit left. Yeah. That's it. Mm. Yeah. Coffee on the front, and you get that sweet mango right at the end. And it smoothed it out. It's 110 proof. It smoothed it out like a 90. I was like, fuck yeah. I couldn't believe it. But hey, so guess what's going into the contest? Would make it even funnier for the win, motherfucker. That make it even funnier. Then I'd have to tell the story all over again, right? Well, how'd you come up with that? By mistake. Shadow says he's going to 7, didn't like it. Oh, the Sour Mash 7th generation, yeah. Cheers, Chris Palin. Yeah, yeah. I didn't do the bell or ring shots. I do too, Brandon. It'll be fun. I got one at we had just a small gathering, 3-person challenge on poaching, and I won that one. I got the golden potato. Woohoo! I should go get. I should leave it out here, but I should do. I got it in the house up on the counter. It's displayed. The golden potato. It's just a little thing. It's shaped like a potato, painted golden. Hey, I'm pretty proud of it. Hey, what the hell? Sits down on a pouch of vodka. Cool, buddy. I saw he was on. It wouldn't let me go on my page because he was streaming to mine. He streamed a bunch of them. He was streaming to my page. I had to kick him out because it wasn't streaming my live right now. It wouldn't stream to us. And I was like, well, fuck you, Santa. Get out of here. Sorry, Santa. It doesn't keep me from streaming at all. Just he's not streaming to my page right now. It's all good. It's all in fun. Santa knows a lot. I think he thinks he knows more than he does. Let's just. I shouldn't say that. I don't mean to say it, make it sound negative. But just times he goes on and on and on. It's like, dude, you answered my question 30 minutes ago. Will you stop? Or he'll go on and on and on. You're waiting for your answer. It's like, dude. I can't share, you know? Okay. I don't know, Chris. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Sometimes the comments are split up. It's funny because I've entered competitions under an alias name and entered the same contest with the same shine under my own name. Dude, I thought about doing that. That's funny. And I bet the alias won, right? The share button. Oh, the share button didn't work. I got you. Okay. That's funny as hell, Chris. Share button didn't work. That's funny though, Brandon. That I brought that point up too. So we've had these little friendly competitions get together. We send each other handshakes, and or the other guy won. The fiction guy, yeah, okay. I don't doubt it, Brandon. I don't. And to add to that, Brandon, so we've had these little friendly competitions, just like the one we had in Maggie Valley. That's too funny, Brandon. That is too funny, man. It's the same shit. That's what really. Okay. That tells me the judges didn't have much of a flavor profile. They just went by like, well, who's this guy here? Well, yeah, John Doe. Yeah, pretty good shit, John Doe. Anyway, so I made a point about a month ago about these competitions. Now a lot of people are starting to do these friendly competitions. We've done handshakes, we've tried each other's stuff, yada, yada, yada. And it's kind of hard to come down on somebody on their drink. And I've hurt some feelings, and I don't mean to. And I tell people, I'm going to tell you like it is. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just going to tell you my thoughts of how I feel about it. And everybody has a different taste profile. So don't take what I tell you. I'm just giving you, you're asking my point of view and what I think, I'm going to give it to you. So, Chris, don't get me bannered. Don't get me kicked off Facebook. Anyway, my point was, so we get these friendly competitions, and everybody knows everybody's who's is who's. So I told him, I said, look, this is what we did at Maggie Valley when we had our little 3-person contest. So me, Brian Key, and Mama B. We just had them unmarked. But we knew whose was whose. And no, you're good, Chris. And we set it on the table. We had 4 judges. Nobody knew whose was whose. They just tasted it, and that's the way it was. And that's the way it should be. You shouldn't know whose is what. You taste it, Hey, I like this because of this. I'm getting these notes on it. I like it because it's smooth, whatever. And then that's how you judge it. Whoever running this thing, the competition needs to know, of course. Say Brandon Buffington's number one, Mark Morgan's number two, blah, blah, blah. They just label the jars. Just one, number two, number three, whatever. So there you go. And then that one person running the judging would say, okay, number two belongs to Mark Morgan, number one belongs to Brandon Buffington. There you go. Because you start getting these friendly ones that we had and still have, people know whose is whose. Well, I don't want to piss him off, or I don't want to hurt his feelings, so I better vote for him. Well, that's my best buddy, that kind of thing. Well, that all needs to go away. Judge it for what it is. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not. I promise you. Unless you call me dirty names, you don't like me no more. You want an honest opinion, and you do, and you want to hear from each judge their intake on it and what their thoughts are on the flavor, or what it could be, or what it should be, or what it is, what it isn't. Yeah, absolutely, Earl, absolutely, and you appreciate that. But then there becomes that part where I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. I don't want to make this guy mad. He's a good guy. Blah blah blah. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. You're not. I've been stomped on so many damn times about my nipple on my forehead, and I'm fat and I'm bald and I'm ugly and I jack off too much. Or I'm just, I'm 63 years old. It's hard to hurt my feelings. I just turn my back and walk away out of the way. Or I take it as criticism, creative criticism, and try to learn from it and move on. So, but I think in the whole scheme of things, it needs to be where the judges don't know whose is whose. There's no name on it. It's just this liquor. This is what it is. This is what it's made of, or whatever. It don't even have to be that much. Just this is what it is. Okay, we're entering into the post flavor contest. Hey, this is the root beer. Hey, this is apple pie. They know what it is, but they don't know who it belongs to or whatever. They like the apple pie better than the root beer because. Okay, cool. Then that person knows, hey, I did, oh, that's my apple pie. Oh, cool, awesome. Or whatever. ABCDFG, yeah, absolutely. Either way. Either way, it just needs to be where, what's the word I'm looking for? The judges need to know what they're doing as well. You're right, Brandon. You're right. You do. You really do. And the judges at Maggie Valley, I totally trust them and what their input was. I've drank with them. We've shared drinks. We've shared opinions. And I wasn't opposed to the judging and all that we had there. In fact, I really thought I was going to get last place. I really did. But and they, they judged it. They convened together the forum. They came up with it. Hey, this is the winner. Oh, cool. Hey, Freddie, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You're right. Um, from what I understand, I don't know if I understood Zachary right or not, Brandon, and everybody out here actually. The judges at the New Shine Festival coming up, the Shine On Festival in Fort Smith, are going to be Mark and Digger. I trust their brain. I mean, they taste shit all the time. So, hey, I thought that was pretty cool. I could be mistaken. I do know that they are going to be presenting the awards for the winners. So maybe I got the two mixed up, or I don't know. Yeah, I agree with you, Brandon. The judges need to know what they're doing. It can't be some just Joe blow off the dock that loves Jack Daniels because it messes them up. Oh, I get brought the shit off that shit. Yeah, okay. I'm not knocking Jack Daniels. I'm just saying I just came up with a name. But yeah, you guys get the point. You get the point. Brad, I'm excited for you, buddy, when you do your run. And I'm real excited about having you on the podcast. Looking forward to it, man. It'll be fun. I started to get, who was it? Daniel Stevens on, and he didn't want to come on until his show aired. So if there's going to be any kind of conflict there, dude, I understand. If you don't want to do it, that's cool. I get it. But your show's already aired. So this, you're running this. This is from the Winnie, right? What we're talking about comes out in December or January. Shit, man, I like to make it up there for the reveal. Is it going to be at Sugarland? Earl says, that's me. I'm too old for my feelings to get hurt. Yeah, yeah. But at the same time, Earl, other people might not know that. And, um, I tell them all the time, be honest, be upfront. They're like, oh, no, is he going to hate me later? That kind of thing. I'm not knocking our competition at all, Earl. I don't mean to go south with that. I'm just talking in general. I brought it up before. I brought it up with Pray Not. I brought it up with Roy. Right. Cool, buddy. Man, I'd like to know the exact date. I might try to make it up there. That might not be a bad time of year to go. I'd like to check that. I'd like to hang out with you, man, and get a signed jar from you. That'd be awesome. Hey, Scott, welcome in, buddy, and thanks for stopping in and chatting with us. And you're welcome anytime. Send me a private message, sir. I'll get some stuff out to you. Definitely look up Still in the Clear. Come in and hang out anytime, buddy. Hey, Jason Brown, how are you, sir? Yeah, it's all good. Anytime, buddy. Anytime we can help with any information, whatever. You have any questions about certain still builders or certain kinds of stills? It comes down to a question, Scott, before you go to getting you a still, research it and research what kind of stills do what. Stills aren't cheap. So you want to find out what you want to do most of all, most and foremost, and find out what still is going to get you there and go that route. And then find out who builds those kinds of stills or that kind of still and figure out which one you want. That's the way I would go about it. And then there's stills you also want to think about, okay, maybe I want to do a braid, or maybe I want to do a high neutral spirit, like a vodka. You can also set your still up to where you can do all of them. So might look into that as well. I don't know what you're looking at as far as what you want to spend, but then you get pricey. So, or look into something you can add on to. Okay, I want to start with this. I don't want to make just whiskeys. So let me start with this. And if I want to expand later, can I add this? By all means. Just give you a little heads up there, Scott. Something to think about, look into. Yeah, it is a good starter still. Me personally, I don't want to knock it. I don't, but it's just not for me. It just wasn't for me. I thought about it at the very beginning. That's why I got this little Balbevic still. Yeah. Okay, that'd be awesome, buddy. That's awesome. I wouldn't mind flying up there and checking that out. No, I'm not saying Beaver's not a great starter kit. It's not, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that Beaver is not for me. That's all I'm saying. And going stainless, there's nothing wrong with going stainless at all. In fact, I got a stainless cake still. I love it for the main reason is it's easy to care for and maintain and keep clean. You know, copper, I love the copper. I ran a batch both ways. I ran the same mash through copper and I ran the same mash through the stainless. It's the same mash bill at the same time on the same day, slightly. Some people tell you it's a huge difference. I'm just telling you my experience with it. It was a slight difference, and it was the copper that was better. But there you go, Jason. Yeah, absolutely. And for that reason, it's great. And that's why I was trying to say to Scott Maxwell was the fact that you want to think about things you can modify and do, something that's going to be in your price range, yada, yada. That's not a bad way to go. It's not. Because you can rearrange it and do this and add to and do different things with it. For that very reason. Yeah, but I'm all for it for that reason. I'm just saying, Beaver is not for me. That's all. It just wasn't in the cards for me. When I knew I was going to upgrade from this little pot still, I was looking for something that was going to make me a whiskey. And later on down the road, I could add to it. Oh, yeah, dude. By all means, for the price, you can't beat it. You can't beat that price. Hell no. You can't even beat that price for making your own, building your own. Scully Shy, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, Scully. Hell yeah. The comments keep popping up when we say Beaver. The comments, when I say Beaver, comments come up as Bieber, like in Justin Bieber. That's funny. How you doing, Scully? You off to work? You off tonight, buddy? What's up? Yeah. It'll be up a lot of hours, but it's all good. I enjoy talking to you guys and hanging out. Especially when Brandon Buffington pops in the house. Hey, yeah, man. Now I say Beaver or Bieber and it comes up Beaver. Yeah, spelling thing. Copper Still Co. They make great still. A lot of still builders out there that make great still. They really do. You ran a stainless for years. It's a poor way to start. Easy to clean and takes abuse better than copper. Absolutely. I prefer copper because it's easier to control the heat. Absolutely. Also, flavor is better in my opinion. I totally agree with you, Brandon, 100%. When I first ran that cake still, I'm over there with the heat control. It's electric. I'm over there with the controller. I got it all out of whack. Next thing I'm puking right off the first run I did. Is a puke. I was like, what the fuck? I'm backing it down. Then it's not running at all. It's like, God damn it. Listen to your wife snore. Yeah, they hate it when you tell them about it too. Yeah, you're snoring your head. No, man, don't tell her about it, Scully. They hate it when you tell them. My experience is tell a woman, yeah, you were snoring to beat the bed. They're like, no, I wasn't. You know, man, don't even say it, man. Don't even say it. Just let it go. Keep it your little secret. Yeah, one time I told my wife, man, I couldn't sleep with this shit last night. Well, why couldn't you sleep? You were snoring to beat the bed. No, I wasn't. I don't snore. Okay. I lied. It wasn't snoring. It was me. I'm real bad about snoring. If there's anybody kept anybody awake, it's me. I snore bad. Yeah, so from being overweight, drinking. Hey, Dale Tucker, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Oh, buddy, don't worry about it, man. I love it. I love it. I'm going to do some. I was just talking to Wayne over at Ozark Steelworks. I'm going to hook up with him when I go to Fort Smith. He's about an hour from Fort Smith. I'm going to hook up with him, and he and I are going to go sightseeing. I'm taking a bottle with my label on it. We're going to get some scenery picture, my label, just like what you were doing for me, Scully. I'm going to do the same thing. Hopefully the fall leaves will be in, good change and all that stuff, so just earbuds canceling out. You're in the living room listening to your wife snore. My God. Tonight's the night for ladies to be snoring. It's ladies' night. Ladies' snore night. The benefit was their sore night. Sore from you know why. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, there's so many different kinds of stills out there. And I don't know if he's still here or not, but Scott was in here earlier. He's a newbie. And he was asking questions. He was listening in and checking out the comments. And he's interested in it. And so cool, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Mid-October, yeah. Okay, that's not too far away. Yeah, dude, absolutely, Brandon. I'd love to, man. And I get to go to bed, so getting up early. Well, nights I got to work, I got to be up at 3 a.m., so I totally get it, buddy. I'm surprised you're still up. I'm glad you came in, buddy. Seriously, and I'll definitely reach out to you in the near future, and we'll set up a date in October. Should be Scully drunk snore night. Well, I'm sure you keep going, Scully. It will be. Good night, Brandon. Good having you, buddy. You're more than welcome anytime, sir. Hey, Michelle. How are you? I would love to run my honey cracked corn through a copper pot instead of stainless steel, just to taste the difference. You too, Brandon. Good night, buddy. Absolutely, Earl. And I recommend that to anybody. Anybody that's got both or has access to both, absolutely. So you can tell for yourself. And for me, on that particular one that I did, and I took it over to my brother's house. He had a bunch of people over that day, that night. And I asked everybody, hey, here's A and here's B. Tell me which one you like the best. I knew A was copper, B was stainless. And everybody took their notes. Yep, like this, like this. It was close. Even for me, I came out the same. There was a slight difference, and it was a little bit better. It was the copper. Wasn't a lot. It wasn't. But you could tell. There was definitely a difference. And I've talked to guys that say, oh, hell, the difference was night and day. But it was just that one time I did it. I haven't done it with other mash bills or anything like that. I just did that one time just to see for myself. Ring-a-ding-ding. All right, Chris, I'm up for that. I'm ready for a ring-a-ding-ding. I just did a little one a while ago, so I'm ready for a good one right now. This is my new coffee mango. Yeah. One of the best mistakes I ever made. Hell yeah. Should be doing Shonda's. We all know what Shonda's is about. Whoa. Ding, ding, ding. Ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding. Ring a ding, ding. Here's to you guys. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciate you guys. Really do. Man, it smells good. Man, I can't get over how good that came out. Fingers crossed. Okay. Scully says I may be winning a 15-gallon cake still at the end of the month. Fingers crossed. Awesome, buddy. I hope you do. I hope you do. Right, Jason. A lot of people do that. I learned that from Shua. He freaked me out when he did his. He took, when he was building stills and building parts and stuff, he took little pieces. I mean, all kinds, cut them all up and then put them in there. I was like, oh, the King Steel Bruiser makes. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, a lot of people do that, Jason. I've never had to. I guess I could with mine. I haven't ran that 5-gallon in a while. I got that little 5-gallon apartment still that Hillbilly makes himself. I got that when I was staying in Jacksonville. I'd get up there, I'd be bored. I don't know anybody in Jacksonville. I just worked there. And I'd stay there on my short weekends. Shit, I'm want to run some liquor. I didn't want to bring this thing up there, haul it back and forth. So I was like, well, fuck, I could do some 5-gallon runs real easy. That's what I did. I loved it. I did a couple 5-gallon runs while I was up there. Tried some experiments. In fact, the first run I did as a cleaning run, and well, it wasn't a clean run. I did the vinegar first, and second, I did a Philbilly thing. No, I didn't pee in it. God damn it, I wouldn't do that. I don't know how drunk I get. I'm like, hey, you know what? If you're drinking a lot of alcohol and pee in it, just say it. You know? Anyway, I got a bunch of beer, 4 gallons of beer, and I put in it, and I ran it. I got pictures and videos. I need to download them on here so I can show you guys. This is funny as fuck. Not a whole lot, about 5 quarts. Best. But so I ran that beer in there. I watered it down, and I shouldn't have, but I did just to get it flat. Try to make it flat so it would be so foamy. So the next day I go out there. Oh yeah, it's good and flat. I'm tasting it. Yeah, it's flat. I'm running it. I ran that shit through there, man. Got up the temperature, started coming out the worm. Boom. Pooping out foam. I was like, oh no. But after that, it started running. I got a good drip, a little bit of stream of drip. It was running pretty good, but that stuff, that was nasty, man. It was horrible, painful. I know, man, it went right down the drain. I didn't try to do anything with it. I was like, nope, I'm done. Nope, it's done. But right after that, I went and got 5 gallons of sangria wine, and I ran that through there. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. A little pricey, but I'll tell you what, it came out a good spirit. You can taste that sangria. Man, that was good. It was good. I proofed it down to 80 proof. Yeah, definitely recommend doing that. You'll have a nice sangria spirit, sangria moonshine. It came out really good. I was impressed with it. I ran a couple of my potato shines in it. I ran a tequila in it. Came out really good. Tequila's a hard one. If you're going to mash in tequila, I highly recommend you do it in the summertime. It's hot. But tequila likes high heat. And I had a hard time. I did it. Fuck, I forget what I did. It was cold. Cold for Florida. It had to be January or February. Yeah, it was January, February. So I did it. Yes, sir, Jason Brown. Well, I didn't have a thumper when I ran that. I just had the little keg still with the arm, but it came. But with the, like you're saying, put a little fruit in that thumper. Yeah, man, it came out good. I'm sure it would have been better with some fruit in there, but hell, where was I? I'm trying to keep up with comments and tell stories at the same time, but I get confused. Somebody help me out here. Where was I? What was I saying? Oh, well. Here, play it back. What was that saying? Can't remember. Sorry. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, I was talking about tequila. That was what it was. So in the cold months, I mash out here in the shed. It got cold. I was constantly having to bring up the pH because of it. And it would stall out because of the pH and the temperature. Now you can wrap a heater around it. What I ended up doing is I put a fish tank aquarium heater in it, bring it up to temperature. That helped. It still kept dropping on the pH. I kept having to bring it up every day. I'm talking every day. It got to a point where you could almost taste it. I put some baking soda in there to bring it up, and it was you could just slightly. I mean, it was like, but once I cooked it, you couldn't taste it anymore. And it was like, damn it! I like the apartment still setup Phil has. He has a modified Tupperware jar. Yes, I did the same thing. After I got it in my video, in the very beginning of these video or lives I go on, there's a video you see my thumper set up on that. I had Big Easy make me a thumper for that because he helped Bill build that cake still. And Big Easy built my thumper for it. In fact, there's a funny story behind that too. But I took that and I took it to Maggie Valley the year before last, and I did a run of the Huckleberry in Maggie Valley. I wanted to say I did a run of Shine in Maggie Valley, just to say I did. And I did a Huckleberry. Man, that came out really good. I've got just a little bit left. It's 2 years old, about that much in a jar. It came out really good. But I used that jar thumper that Big Easy made it. When he first made it, dude, I gotta have this. I gotta have it soon so I can have Maggie Valley, blah, blah, blah. And I had not a bunch, but a few still builders jump up, hey, I'll make it for you. And then I thought, well, you know what? Bill Billy and Big Easy made this now, so they know what it needs to go with it. So I'll just have Big Easy do it. Big Easy did it. Big Easy, I gotta have it right away so I can take it to Maggie Valley with me when I leave. Got it to me. Perfect. I go to set it up, try it out, do a cleaning on it. Like, it was backwards. It fell out backwards. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude. The long pipe was on the opposite side versus the short pipe. I said, I can't. What do you want me to do with this shit? And I sent a picture of it to Bill Billy, and he texted me, like, that dumb motherfucker. He fucked that shit up. Send it to me. Send it right back. I'll get it right back to you. And he said, in fact, I'll just build you a new one. Send that one back to me, and I'll just get you a new one out. He did. It got here in time. It was right. Everything worked. But when I got it, so I get it home or get it shipped back to me, and I set it up, and I starting to do a cleaning run on it. I want to have it clean before I went. I didn't want to have to do a cleaning and stripping run while I'm in Maggie Valley. I just want to do a run. So I set it up. The motherfucker's leaking. I was like, God damn it. No way. Fuck me. Fuck. So I called Big Easy. I said, look, dude, I hate to tell you this, but it leaks. He said, well, fix it. I said, I ain't going to fuck with this shit. I ain't going to ruin the seal in it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not the guy to do the welding. I suck at welding. Yeah, I can do it, but I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to take a chance of me fucking it up. Well, why you fucked it up? So Earl says he ran out of sangria like that before. Cool, buddy. Yeah, I loved it, buddy. Mine came out good. I don't know how yours came out, Earl, but I hope it came out good, man. I know mine was real tasty. It's been gone real quick. But anyway, so Big Easy says, well, just bring it to the festival. I'll fix it at the festival. He did. I walked in there, bringing that jar thumper right over to Bill Billy. He brought out his torch and his solder, fixed it right up for me. I went back to the B&B and set it up, ran a clean run through it. There's another story. So I ran the vinegar run through it, right? And these cakes, it's hard to regulate the tip to learn where to put it. So I got it. I'm in a hurry. All I want to do is clean it. I don't care how fast it runs. I got this bitch cranked up. I don't always go full throttle. I just don't do it. The back phone died. Well, welcome back, Shadow. But so I hear this pop. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Fucking heat element burnt right in two. It's like, no, come on. All this fucking problems I'm having with this fucking steel. Really? Seriously. Now I'm scrambling trying to get this thing going. I got to do this run. I'm going to do it live, and be on Facebook and run this run live and yada yada. Have a bunch of people over at the cabin there at Maggie Valley while I do this run, freaking out. Oh, that's the other thing. So the transporting everything up there, I busted my hydrometer. Fuck. Cassie, she's with me. She gets on the internet, uh, Amazon, gets the hydrometer there. That next day, it was there. Bam. It was sitting on our picnic table out on the front patio with the B&B. We got two of them. If I fucked that one up, we got a backup. So anyway, so I'm on the phone. What the fuck? How am I going to fix this heat? So I call, shit, I can't think of his name right now. I'm too tired. He's on the show every day. Lives there in Maggie Valley. Jerry, call Jerry Benson. Call him at the shop. Jerry, man, I got a problem. Ford, come on down. Come see me. Drive over to the shop. Show him my dilemma. He goes, yeah, you fucked that up. So I'm asking him, so what do you recommend? Do you have a heating element that'll work? He says, I have heating elements, but not for this. He said, if you're lucky, you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot. Lowe's is not too far down the road, and they'll have one. Fuck. So he's telling me the wattage I need, all this shit. All right, so me and Cassie jump in the car, drive up to Lowe's. We're digging through go to the hot, the plumbing section and go through the hot water heating elements and shit. They had one. They had one. I can't believe it. Give me that motherfucker. That's mine. Go back to the B&B, hook it up. Oh, okay, got the cleaning run done. Woo, thank God. So then it comes the day, or that evening, I got to do the Huckleberry. And I wanted to run it from the mountain stream. Our cabin's right there, mountain stream's coming through there, nice little stream, nice setup, loved it, man. So I got me a fish pump, one of the pumps, pump the water to my still. Cool, this is awesome. This can be a good one. Pump all hooked up, got the heating element on there. It's heating up, cooking along, temps getting up there. So I decided time to turn the water on. Okay, turn the water on. This thing starts blowing out steam. What the fuck? I'm not getting any water. The stream was down this hill. It wasn't, the pump wasn't enough to pump the water to my still. Fuck! Damn it. What next? Anyway, I got through it. I jumped down, got down there in the creek, moved the fucking hoses around, made a little straighter pathway so it wasn't going uphill so much. Made it work. It worked out. But man, what a struggle. But it was worth it. Huckleberry came out really nice. Chris Bay says, I run my 18-gallon on the stovetop just to piss my wife off. That would piss my wife off. That's why I moved everything out of her. I used to make all my mashes in the house all the time. I didn't have to worry about temperatures. It was 74 degrees all the time, or 75, whatever. Didn't worry about it. No problem. She got to complain one day. I can't stand the smell of that stuff. It smells like vomit. I don't think it smells like vomit, but you say so. So I moved everything out here. And now I have to worry about the temperature. So the cold in Florida causes a problem due to humidity in the air. If you're running outside there today, the temps are in the 60s, 70s, but at night, when the temp drops, the moist air takes everything. Yeah, let me read, see if I can read the whole thing here. Everything wet and cold. It's like a fine mist and hangs like a curtain. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I've seen it multiple times. Yep. Chris Palin says I'm in Minnesota. Ooh, man. Now they just bundle up real good, get on the snowmobile, take off. What do you think they do in Alaska? We stay inside a lot. I have family that lives in Alaska. Chris says I'm a polar bear. Yeah. Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. One more shot. Let's see. One more. One more. Just one more. Yeah, I can't get over how much that coffee comes through. It's made that so smooth. Uh, Mango made that really, really smooth. I'm very impressed with that. I'm so happy about that mistake. At the time I was, oh my God, I was mad as shit. Oh my God, I was mad. I thought I'd done fucked that up. Wouldn't have nothing to put in the contest. Actually, I knew I would because I already had a blackberry that's 110 proof. That's why I went in. I don't have a choice. I'm not going to ruin a good 90 proof by adding 150 proof to bring up the proof to 110. No, that's 20 proof. That's a lot. I had that blackberry 90 proof right where I wanted it. That was perfect. So I was like, well, I'm just going to have to enter the 110 proof. The only thing I can say about that, Jason, well, because there's other people on YouTube, I want to read the comments, don't I? Probably should. Jason Brown says, Unc, have you found a good water source here in Florida for MASH? Not really. Um, what I will say about that is it's very argumentative. You can distill your own water. I've done that. It's a pain in the ass. It's just a pain in the ass. So um, you can buy distilled water. Again, not a pain in the ass. And it gets more expensive. $1.29 a gallon, and it starts racking up. And but what I do have is I have a water softener that takes a lot of those impurities out of the city water. And that helps. It helps a lot. Because I have ran a mash at a friend of mine's house using just regular city water. Man, there's a big difference. I got an argument a couple months ago about somebody about the water. We were talking about, it's a long story. Try to make this short. We're talking about if you can or cannot make a moonshine with just regular city water. Yes, you absolutely can. And that was what I was saying. And somebody caught that and says, you're making shit shine. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I didn't say that's what I was using. I was saying that you can't use that. Orange Springs is a good source. Cool. Let me know. Yeah, absolutely, Jason. Jason, where you at? I know you're in Florida, but where? How come we've never hooked up? Or have we and I don't remember? More than likely. I don't remember a lot of shit. I really don't. I get so frustrated with myself for not remembering shit. Today's Jason, are you the now things are coming together. I think, I hope, maybe, I don't know. Jason, did you text me, I don't know, 5, 6 months ago wanting to hook up and my days were off from yours and we couldn't, and I said as soon as they get to where I'm weekends off, I'll come see you? Are you that person? Tiberias isn't too far from me. Yeah, I don't mind that drive at all. I've driven a lot further. Chris Bailey says, I use my great Minnesota Iron Range well water, never had a stall. Nice. That is you. Dude, I've been looking for you forever. I have. I posted it on this page several times. Who is the person? Lisa Day was even trying to help me find you. I was like, I can't remember who it was I talked to because dude, the last time was the time before last. I had weekends off. I was trying to hook up with you. I was like, dude, I got weekends off now. So I know you do, right? You're a weekend guy, or you have weekends off. So I was reaching out. I put it on Morgan's Moonshine group a couple of times. Hey, who's the person that reached out to me wanting to hook up on a weekend that lives here in Florida? Nobody answered. I was like, I was asking Lisa, can you help me? Was it during a podcast this came up, or can you help me go through these podcasts? Because they're all recorded and I can go back to them. We couldn't find you, man. I was like, well, maybe one day they'll pop back in and say, because, dude, I would love to hook up with you. Now that I know, I won't forget the name this time. In fact, I'm going to write it down just so I don't. I want to make sure I don't forget. That's funny, man. Yes. Now I won't forget. I promise you. Dude, we got to hook up. We have to. You can try all my shit. I'd like to try yours. And I'll just drive up one weekend on a Saturday or something. And, oh, somebody's outside my door. So I need to go get a beer. So I wish I had some music. I should have some music going in the background. I'll be right back, guys. I need a co-host or something to keep people entertained. I'll be right back. What, nobody? We need a shot for Jason Brown. Yeah. No, I'm going to chill out on the shots for a few. I'm tired. I don't want to get snockered. And I was not. I think it's a cat. I got this stray cat that comes around here. Why it keeps coming around here, I don't know. I think my wife and the granddaughter might be feeding it. They're just not telling me. That's why he keeps coming around here. Why else would he keep coming around? Yeah, I'm not like you girls feed this damn cat. I had a next door neighbor, uh, really good guy. He's a really cool guy. Um, was he passed away, and it was him and his daughter living there, and he got pneumonia real bad. Went to the hospital. He died with pneumonia, and his daughter was there by herself. She's young, and her mom lived, I don't know, a couple towns away, and that's where she went to her mom's. But she had a couple cats. Well, she didn't take her cats with her. She just left them here. They're still running around the neighborhood, but there's just one that keeps coming over here, black and white cat. I don't know why he keeps coming around. I'm like, I think my wife and granddaughter are feeding this cat. Why would he keep coming around? Anyway, Chris Palin says, I agree. Need a shot. Or Jason Brown says, I agree. Well, you guys go ahead and do your shot. Try it on, guys. Here, I'll do a shot of beer. I'll even pour the shot. I gotta get up fairly early and do this right tomorrow. I don't want to be snockered and sleep in. Cheers, guys. No, I don't want to be get snockered and saying things that aren't true, or I can't even. Hey, Rory, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in, man. But yeah, um, I don't know. What are you guys drinking tonight? Saturday night. You guys up partying, we're hanging out. Welcome Moonshine and his new seasoning, barbecue seasoning. Hell yeah, not just for seasoning. You can use this on, or not just for barbecue. You can use this on fish, for steaks. Yeah, makes for a great rub. Just got them today. I can't believe it. The label's kind of fucked up. I'll have to talk to him about that. Got a little black on the top, down into just starting into the name. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna fuck that up, didn't you? Talk to him about that shit. You're drinking 120 proof vodka. Woo, woo. It's a little higher than I like. I get away for the higher proofs. At least I started off, everything had to be at least 110 proof with me. My Shire and everything. Now, I'm starting to learn a little bit more. And beer. I'm drinking beer and occasional shot. But yeah, I don't know. I just like the flavor more. Yeah, I'll probably have to drink a little more, but you get the buzz I normally get. But hey, it's okay too. Hey, you guys, to me, you guys were, it might still be going, I don't know. Were any of you guys over on Uncle Drunkle's podcast? Is it still going on, or are you guys coming over from that, or how'd that go over tonight? Who they have as a guest tonight? Uncle Drunkle. Well, that one I made, John. Man has flavors. Oh, mine has flavors. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yours has the vanilla. Is that it? And Santa was on. Uh, he's probably still on. He goes on for hours. You didn't get a notification. Oh, they're usually on Saturday nights. I know Santa was on streaming to my page, and I forgot that he was streaming to my page, and I wanted to go live. So I couldn't. It wouldn't go live to my page, so I kicked him out. Sorry, Santa, you got to go. Ah, FYI, Shonda, uh, Santa's off. Oh, wow, dude, damn. Roger wasn't. Oh, he's out. Huh? That's Roger's. Huh? It's bow season. Roger goes out, does his bow season. Huh? That's why he's out there. I'm surprised. Yeah, Santa's already off. I'm surprised Santa's already off. Usually he'll go off for blah 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 blah. I used to get so frustrated with him when he was a uh, co-host on my podcast. It was like, dude, you just go on and on. And then we get in arguments about it. Shit. Why I cut him and Roger? It just we got overwhelmed. It got to be too much. And then all of us trying to talk at once. It was like, yeah, this isn't working. And that was one of the main reasons. But since we broke up, both of them are doing well. Santa's doing his thing. Got his thing going on about information, knowledge. Hey, cool. Worked it out for him. Roger and shit. You know what I'm talking about. I can't believe I can't think of his name. I know him well. He's a good friend of mine. They're hitting it off good. They're doing great. They got some really good podcasts going on. Really good guests. Wow, you guys are rocking it. I just wish Roger would have done those in Santa when they were with me. I was always reaching out to them. I was, look, guys, I work a full-time job. It's hard for me to set these up. So find somebody to come on the podcast, find out what I want to talk about, and ask questions, blah, 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 for you guys up. Jeremy, thanks, Scully. Jeremy Stewart, I'm sorry, man. Just drawing a blank. Tired. Been up for like 20 hours. Yeah. Yeah, I'm drinking. Yeah. But anyway, I've reached out to him, asked him, help me out, guys. What's going on? Help me. What do you want us to do? Find guests. Ask them questions. Get them to commit to coming on, blah, blah, blah. Just inform me and then send me the information so I'll know what to talk about and what we're talking about. It'd be a blank. I'm like, help me out, guys. And they weren't helping me out, so Cassie started helping me out, my daughter. Okay, cool. We started talking about doing different things. She's the one that came up with the idea of Ladies Night. Awesome idea, Cassie. Awesome. So it came to where you guys aren't helping me. You're not hearing what I'm saying when I say we're talking over each other. We got to come up with some kind of plan or something where we're not always talking over each other. A couple of the last guests I had asked me, "Hey, I'll agree to come on your podcast if it's just you and Cassie, because I have to have a co-host just to read the comments. Because if I got a guest on, I'm looking at them. I'm watching them. I'm not watching the comments. I'm talking to them. Once in a while, I'll glance at the comment. Like right now, I'm having a hard time keeping up. There's only 4 people here. But I was always asking them. Well, what I started saying was, so I had the last couple of guests we had said, hey, I'll be more than happy to come on as a guest, but Mark, I just really want it to just be us, one-on-one. I don't want Roger. It wasn't that they didn't like Roger or Santa. It was just, hey, it's your podcast. We'll sit and talk with you. I don't like to over-talking each other. And I don't know who's saying what or who's asking what. I'm freaking out over here. I don't know what to say. Big Chuck was one of them. And it was. Everybody's asking questions. And it's like, he just left. He didn't even say goodbye. I texted him later. I said, what happened? He goes, man, I was just confused. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I felt so terrible over it. I was like, fuck. And he said, I'll come back some other time if it's just you, Mark. I was like, okay, maybe we can arrange that, hook that, make that happen. And another one said the same thing. He said, man, I'll come on. Actually, 2 others said, you know, I like your podcast. I like what you do. I like where you're going. I just don't want the camaraderie just not there. So, hey, Rick Martin, how you doing, buddy? I'll see if I can hook you up with a date. What? Where'd that come from, Chris? Santa, right? I love him. I'll see if I can hook you up with a date. What do you mean, Chris? I'm not following you, buddy. Anyway, that's where that went. That's why I made the decision I did. And Cassie was really hot and heavy into the moonshine. She's wanting to learn it, be a big part of it. I'm going to be adopting her soon and so forth. She's not my biological daughter. She's my stepdaughter. She asked me to adopt her so she can go to the altar with my name. And hey, Jamie, how you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, that's where that all came from. And so that's why I decided to go with just me and Cassie. And I knew they would do fine. They were a little angry about it at first. And I told them, I said, you guys will do fine. In fact, it probably worked out better. And it did. It worked out better for everybody. And Cassie's going to be coming back here and there. She'll pop in once in a while. She's mainly concentrating on school. She needs to finish her school, her education, and her fiance and stuff. So I get it. I totally get it. When she first joined in with me and wanted to be a part of this, I told her, I said, this is time consuming. It takes a lot of time. So, she threw out the idea of the ladies' night thing. We did that. And then I wasn't doing it enough. I wasn't keeping up with it. I wanted to throw it out there and try, and it worked out great. First time we did it, it was like, wow, this is cool. This is fun. We had a great time. And then it wasn't every week. It wasn't a weekly thing. I couldn't do it because I just couldn't keep up with my work hours and all that. And I had a couple of master distillers come over and say, hey, I want to be a part of the ladies' night, yada, yada. Awesome. This would be cool. Well, things didn't happen on my end. Then Cassie decided she's going to concentrate more on school, yada yada. So that's kind of the way it went. Then the girls decided to join up with the militia group and be a part of that. Tom Crump set them up with that. Hey, it worked out. Everybody's happy. It's cool. Yes, I like tinctures, Chris. I do. In fact, I got a couple going right now. One of them I need to check on. It won't be ready for a couple more weeks though. But yeah, what's up, Chris? You got a question, or you're making tinctures, or what's up? Buddy? I also do extracts. I like doing extracts, and I'll be doing a lot more here in the near future. I got one of the girls I had on my podcast about a month ago. She's a you can hook me up with that. Awesome, awesome. I don't know if you guys were on it or saw it. Melissa Thrasher. She's an herbalist. She's got a degree in herbal. I agree, Mark. I want to get that back. Cassie and I talked about that. Shadow, where I want to get it to where it's more of moonshiners talking about the ladies talking about their ideas and their intake on moonshine and so forth. Jason, I got away from the sipping creams. I want to do more. Lisa's story time. Yeah, Lisa's got a great story time. She does, absolutely. She's a great co-host. I love having Lisa. I don't know what I'd do without Lisa. She gives me a lot of ideas. She throws things at me, and I get upset with myself because I don't necessarily ignore her, but I think she thinks I'm ignoring her, and I'm not. Those ideas she throws at me, they're there. I just don't know how to make them happen. In fact, it came up last week while I was having internet problems and computer problems. She made the comment in a text, you don't have much time. And I read that wrong, like, what? I'm dying? Yeah, absolutely. That's the whole thing, Mark. That's Shadow. That's what the whole idea of that ladies' night was to have lady moonshiners give a different perspective on moonshine and how to make it and what they do and so forth. That was my whole idea behind the ladies' night. Making tinctures from shine. I do. Hey, Mike Wilkes. Welcome in, buddy. How's the missus, Mike? How's the Mr. Mike? Mr. Mike. But we'll get it there. Once I get everything straightened out, my personal life, work life, health life, things will change. I've talked to a couple of people. We're going to bring Ladies' Night back and do it the way I intended in the beginning. It'd be cool. It'd be awesome. I don't mean to take away from what the Ladies' Night's doing right now, but there's not any, for me, there's no moonshine talk. How I made this, or this is what I'm doing, this is my batch bill, what do you guys think? Should I do this? Should I do that? That kind of thing. And then the other ladies give their input. You know what I'm saying? That's where I want to go with that. And it'll give the guys the ideas, right? You make your hash with my shine. Awesome. You know how many times I thought of that, Chris? The last, I was getting my seeds from Seed Man, and I never had any problems before. With this last batch of seeds I got, not one of them. Not one. And I was doing it the same way I always done it. Not one even sprout. I had one sprout, and that's as far as it went. It went. Gone. I was like, bye, Seed Man. Won't be buying seeds from you no more. And they guarantee their seeds. That's what pissed me off. Oh, it's the way you did it. Really, dude? I have a degree in horticulture. Come on, man. I have 2 degrees in horticulture. Come on, man. It was the way I did it. I do it hydroponically, yes. I've done it before. With your seed. whatever. And it wouldn't cost them if they send me more seeds, right? I mean, come on, seriously. It cost you shipping, please. And then make sure I got the good seeds. Whatever. I think like a lot of companies, they start going on a downfall. They start tanking or whatever. Yeah, I'm sure there are, Mark. I just need to research it more. Hey, Kim, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Thanks, Chris. Please do. But they'll start having financial problems or whatever. They put out shit just to get it out there and make their money. And it is what it is. And I get it. I've been down that road too many times. I've been down that road. I've dealt with it. I deal with that at my work, my employer, you know? It is what it is. So I just blew it off. Well, one of these days I'll find a good seed bank, another good seed bank. And there you go. I'd appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, get with me. Let me know. I got a couple of hydroponic things here that I use. Works great. Never had any issues with it in the past. I love it. And yeah. Where's your link? Your link's in the toilet. What's up, Brad Daddy? I'm doing good. If you need seeds, I'll have a shit ton, but I don't know what they are, and they are totally free if you want good seeds. Brad Daddy in the house now. Larry Smith, watch. How you doing, Larry? Yeah, I was going to experiment with that. In fact, I keep mentioning names, but Jamie knows who I'm talking about. Showed me how to infuse into my moonshine. That's why I started trying to grow. That's why I got the seed. It didn't work out. So, hey, Roy, how you doing, buddy? But from there, it just went south. I haven't done anything with it. Again, I got real busy at work. I got some health issues going on. Not to be worried about anything like that, guys. I just need to get it straightened out. Need to get it under control. Everything's cool. You didn't get on either. LOL, yeah. But anyway, yeah, that was the plan. I was going to use his recommendations and know-how on to do that. And I've had his, and it's phenomenal. So I wanted to make my own. He was teaching me, telling me how to do it, show me the ropes. I just need to get my rig set up. In the meantime, I need to grow. So, but in the near future, you guys to get me kicked off of here. This kid, man. I'm not going to be out much longer, guys. I want to make it early night. I got a run to do tomorrow. I got to do my root beer. I got to get it done. Got to get that root beer done so I can put it in the contest. I got to be able to get it out of here. So it's there when I get there. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to that. Let's see. I got, how many entries do I got? I got blackberry, coffee, peach, root beer, another root beer. Yeah, I got 5 entries I'm going to put in. So you got me banned twice, Apple Rye. One on Facebook and one's on TikTok. That was too funny, though, man. I'll never forget it, buddy. We had a great time. I will say that. We'll say that. We had a good time, buddy. Always do. Always do. I just mainly came on tonight just because I just felt like chit chat with y'all. No special guests tonight or anything like that. Just thought, hey, I come on. That ran into me. I ran into that problem, Kim. I want to read your comment. I can't grow too many neighbors, and I'm running also tomorrow morning mystery berry brandy. Nice. Oh man, I love my berries. But anyway, I also wanted to test out my I got the bugs worked out on my computer and the internet. So I wanted, and dude, it just came right up. Everything just bloop, 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 flew like it should. Hell yeah. Everything works great. I tried it the other night. It worked great, or the other day. And I wanted to try it tonight. Come on, just say hey to everybody, talk to you guys, bullshit with you. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Smirnoff beer, if you will. And what we used to always call those? We used to call them not wine spritzers, but basically what it is. What we wine coolers? We used to call them wine coolers. That's what I'm drinking tonight and doing shots. I got booted for nothing elsewhere too, Chris. I did. Actually, it was a hate slur because I was asked a question on somebody else's live, and they set me up. Wine coolers, right, Kim? Yeah. That's why I'm just drinking Smirnoff Ice. I think it's like 6% alcohol. Might be 8. I don't know. What is it? Oh, let's do one in the trash. Hell, it's only 4.5. Oh my God. Oh, lightweight tonight. What the hell? You'd be doing more shots. Somebody say shots? I got, where's the Maggie Valley? Fire and gentlemen, Ballhead Shine. Gave me a salted caramel. I think I'll be a shot of that. I'm setting it up. Salted caramel. Oh my God. Shot, smoke break, etc., etc. Pee break. On TikTok, we call it pee break. Pay the water bill. You gotta go pay the water bill. I tell this story a lot. I'm gonna tell it again. Yeah, I'm gonna tell it again. One night I was on TikTok and I was talking to these ladies. There's like 4 ladies and me. We're talking, having a good time, chuckling, drinking, having a good time on TikTok. Here, fruit cocktail shine. Nice. Fruit cocktail. And I got to where I had to pee. I told the girls, I gotta go pay the water bill. Just carry on, I'll be right back. I stepped outside the Shine Shack here and I did my thing, came back. I didn't hear nobody talking the whole time. Usually I can hear them talking. I hear a word. I don't think really much of it, really. Came back in and I sat down and they all, we heard you peeing. Really? Okay. Did you like it? Ding, ding, ding. Shot. That salted caramel's really good. I don't know if you guys know him or not, Baldhead Shine. He goes by Baldhead Shine. See him on TikTok a lot. Met him for the first time in person at Maggie Valley this summer. Turned me on a couple jars of that. It's good. It's good. That is funny, Roy. We heard you peeing. What the fuck? Okay. So sorry. Did I offend you? Did it turn you on? I cracked myself up. I spoke too much, too. What the hell I got right here? What the hell is that? Oh, that's my blade. Wait, man. Hey, for all those you haven't seen, I gotta start making commercials so I can post them. I think you guys are sick of my commercials. But I got this today. Ooh, bam! Honey barbecue seasoning. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Get you some. Well. It goes good with bam! Nope, get the label right. Barbecue sauce. Get you both of them. Get it right, Mark. There you go. There you go. Put the moonshine. Hey, America's favorite uncle. Woohoo! Yeah, I just got the seasoning today. I've been waiting for it. It pissed me off. Um, Hooked it all up, signed the deal. And yep. Approved of the flavor. Yep. Do it. Let's do it. Approved of the label. They fucked the label up though. I'm gonna have to talk to them about that. But yeah, I had message, a text or emailed the guy. I was like, dude, where's my shit? He came back with, I'm sorry, I forgot. What? How do you forget a fucking order? Dude, it wasn't like a little bitty order. Yeah, that pissed me off. Just quit smoking crack. Or do you mean I need to quit smoking crack? I'm drinking coffee moonshine, okay? Makes it seem like I'm doing crack. I'm not. I worked around and I'm not able to share a button and share this. Well, I appreciate you sharing it, but I don't know how you worked around it. So yeah, it pissed me off. I love knowing, dude. You know, I gotta get this shit out. I gotta have it for this festival coming up. I gotta have it. They got it to me. You got it to me in 2 days. My God, I don't care if you have to spend extra money. Dude, it's been 3 fucking weeks. It didn't take you that long the first time. Now we're working on so if there's people in here that weren't here earlier, I'm working on a peach barbecue sauce. Peach flavor. I'm anxious for that. I'm waiting for a return sample of the flavor of what we talked about. Hopefully, it'll come through and I'll be happy with it. Tell them, yep, that's what I want. I just want them to up the peach a little bit, just to give it that a little more peach flavor than what it had. The last one they sent me. So we're working on that. Worked around. Oh, I have my ways. Yeah, I can't wait. Um, I take the last one sample they sent me. I liked it, but I wanted more peach. Yeah. You know, everybody likes my peach moonshine, so I was like, let's go with peach barbecue sauce. But I want that peach to come through. I want it to be like you got peaches on your barbecue. So hopefully we get it there. So we'll see. Hey Tammy, I didn't even see you pop in. Damn it. Sorry. Welcome in. Yeah. Some things in the works. My website will be done mid-October. I'll have that website up and running where you can order stuff if you want. I've got somebody working on some shirts for me, and then I'll be doing some hats as well. Root beer barbecue. I thought of that now. I did. And I don't know. I'll have to look into that more. Hey, speaking of the water bill, sorry, I'm old. I can't hold it like I used to. Hope you don't hear me peeing. Come on. Did you hear me peeing? I'm waiting for somebody to say European abroad. You got the mic. Or I heard it. Now that's a squirt there, Roy. Come on now. There's a difference. funny. Oh, I'll never forget that night. We had a really good night that night. In fact, there was a lot of ladies doing this. I can't believe it. We didn't get near her. I was like, we didn't get killed, get caught. We didn't get Oh, ready for this? Ready? I love that shirt. I had to wear it. I got it yesterday. I had to wear it. Fuck off! My wife, I showed it to my wife. She just looked at me and shook her head like, really? Yeah, really? Fuck off! Tell me no sense, but fuck off! I love this shirt. It's almost as good as Cornstar. I got to order a couple of those too, by the way. Yeah, they are. You're right, Shadow. They are. They're different. And it's all good, though. It's all good. I love my TikTok crowd. I love hanging around and doing things. And there's crowds that I hang with or groups I hang with that have no recollect of moonshine. I know I do it. We talk about it. And I have a couple of those that come into the moonshine talks and stuff, or moonshine TikToks. She loves that chicken. Fuck off! I love this shirt. I'll be wearing this every day for a while. Fuck off! You owe me money, man. Fuck off! I'm gonna do a shot with fuck off. Mmm, caramel. Yeah. Yeah, Philly. I need to call him. Every time I go to his website, the bottoms up. Every time I go to his website, the bottoms up. There I go again. You know, I go to his website to order something. I don't like using PayPal. I hate PayPal. PayPal ripped me off years ago. I don't have anything to do with PayPal. But they do have a pay system where you can use your debit card, credit card, whatever, and not use their account. In fact, I closed my account. I want nothing to do with it. I paid their bill 3 times. And I told them, I made sure we did it over the phone and the internet. I said, look, we got to clear this up. You guys keep billing me, and I've paid you multiple times. I want to be done with this. Cash App, same thing to me, Shadow. And, dude, that sounds good. Mango grapefruit. Damn. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little leery of the citrus. That's bothering me. Yeah, it goes through PayPal. I get it, but so are a lot of payments you do that goes through PayPal, but you're doing it through your debit or credit card, one or the other. You don't go through PayPal as far as their credits shit. And anyway, with Billy, it goes on. It's like it keeps streaming. We're loading. Like, just accept my payment. What the fuck? So I need to talk to him about that. He needs to correct that. It's been multiple times. First time, I thought, well, maybe it's just me and my phone and my Wi-Fi, yada, yada. You guys know my Wi-Fi problems. I've upgraded that. That didn't seem to help. So I tried it at work where we got great Wi-Fi. Same thing. And just real. PayPal's loading. No. What the fuck? So I need to talk to him about that. Maybe the last time we had a thing, he said, well, just cash at me, Mark. I'll take your order and just cash at me. I'll send it to you. It worked out great and all that, but should be able to just go click and not bother Phil at all. You know what I'm saying? He drink for a joke. I had a friend of mine, in fact, this is a TikTok friend, promised me he's going to get me all the jugs I want, all the old moonshine jugs, all I want. I look at him like, dude, you know what those things go for? You're going to get me all I want. Oh, yeah, I get them all the time. Man, I don't know. I think you're kind of full of shit myself, but okay, cool. Ain't seen one yet, am I? Mm, yeah, those things go for a pretty penny. But he said, "Oh yeah, I ran across this guy's got a shitload of them. He's trying to get rid of them." Dude, if I was you, I'd go get all I could. I would get a trailer and get all I could. If you knew what those things go for, you'd have one hell of a payday. Look them up. Google it. Look on Amazon. Look at all those places. See what those things go for. I'm talking about the old ones, the old school ones. Yeah, I've seen it goes for $450 and more each. Yeah, he's gonna give me a buck. All I want. Okay, buddy. I'm still waiting. Ain't seen him yet. If that guy here, yeah, never mind. No shut up. He thought that wouldn't be the first time either. Earl, you still with us, buddy? Did you pass out? I know you're over on YouTube, but I don't see any comments on YouTube anymore. Usually it tells me who's on YouTube. It's not telling me now. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, it is. It's showing me one viewer on YouTube. That's my daughter, and she's not here. That's funny. She's probably working. Yeah, Saturday night. Yeah, she's working. I know, right? I do. I need to make. And Sharon, that's one of the things I was calling you to talk to you about. You're gonna help me, man. You're gonna help me out. You got some good ideas. Yeah, I was gonna do that. Last week I was on. Last Monday I had background music. I liked it. It wasn't too loud. You guys did complain that you couldn't hear me or anything. I did have somebody say, "What's that background music I'm hearing?" I said, "It's me." I said, "Is it overbearing? Is it over? Can you hear me? Okay? No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay." No, I do. I like having it. In fact, what I think I'm going to start doing is having some background music of upcoming bands that I like, that I think are promising, and just have that music in the background. What do you think, guys, girls? What's your opinion on that? Nobody? I hear crickets. I hear me peeing. I heard you peeing. Why? Because nobody's commenting. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it'd be pretty cool, and then you guys can make comments. What band is that? Who is that? What song is that? Where did you get that from? I want to help promote other people as well. Just like Brandon Muffins that was here earlier. He's got a release jar coming out. I want to promote it. At last, your computer's working. Yeah, dude, I went through some shit. I'm not promising how long it's going to keep going, but yeah, I want to keep up to date on that because last Monday was a nightmare. All right, Chris, cool. I usually have my jug at that's my sipping jug, the best of what I got. Cool. All right, okay, I see what you're saying. I like that idea, Chris. So the best of what you got goes into your sipping jug. Cool. I like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's working great tonight. I cleaned up my computer. I did a total revamp on the computer. Got rid of a lot of shit. Did a revise, all that shit. It just I did it that day right before I went live, and it was still doing all the crunching. Is what the problem was, and it took a couple of reboots to get it to where okay, this is you know, you guys I'm sure you guys done reconfigurations before. It takes a couple of reboots for it to actually condense to get it down to where it needs to be. Well, that's what happened. I didn't do the reboots while I was trying to go live, or before I went live. Since then, I did the reboots. Everything's working great now. Like, okay, so I just need to keep on top of this and do like a reconfiguration once a month. So I'm up to par. I don't have to go spend $3,000 on a new computer and monitor and blah blah blah, which I'm going to do anyway, because I want to get back to day trading. I used to do day trading back in the day, and it worked out great for me, and I miss it. I miss doing it. It was a lot of fun, and it's profitable, and yada yada. So yeah, then, then I'll be doing it inside. So this little laptop, you know, I don't know what my wife paid for it. She got it for me one time for one of my birthdays or Christmas. I can't remember which. I think it was a birthday. And I've downloaded a lot of videos. I used to fly a drone a lot. Downloaded all the drone videos on here, yada yada. So it was taking up a lot of space. So, fuck. So yeah, once I get, I'm not going to get a laptop. I'll get a desktop with 2 monitors so I can do my day trading and stuff. It'll rock, and I'll be doing it inside. So wife would just have to get over me going live, do a podcast, whatever. She hates being on camera. So she's afraid she's going to walk into the picture. Well, walk by. What the hell? You're a beautiful woman. I don't know what the hell you're so concerned about, but whatever. Tell you what, my wife, her figure for a 63-year-old woman, she just turned 63 yesterday. Got a nice figure for a 63-year-old woman, I'll tell you what. You don't see a lot of 63-year-old women with a figure like that. I'm not talking it's hourglass perfect by any means. I don't mean to say it in a bad way. But for her age, she does pretty good. Other than me, I'm this big, fat, stumpy guy. I'm the one that should be embarrassed, not her. Yeah, I want to do it inside. In fact, for the herb podcast that we do, me and Lisa on Monday nights, I got a tripod that the camera will follow me. So I'll be doing stuff in the kitchen, and I'll be doing some pictures and stuff like that, so you guys can follow me. I'll just do it live in my kitchen. We don't smoke in my house either, and you're right, Shadow. That's a good point. And I'm gonna hate it, but I'll go back and forth. Maybe just go on the laptop, have it on both. When I'm inside doing the podcast on the inside, doing stuff in the kitchen, I'll be in the kitchen. When it's time for a smoke break, a lot of the stuff that I do, all these remedies with the herbs, are quick and easy. They really are. It's amazing how easy and fast it is to do one. And I'll do one or two and then come back out here, do it that way. Because I smoke a lot. You guys see me. I chain smoke, especially when I'm drinking. I smoke, 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 smoke. I'll come out here in the morning and go, fuck, I went through that pack? What the fuck? Just make sure you don't do a, nah, I'm not going to do a Damon's. I can't believe it. Motherfucker. That's funny as fuck, man. Fucking, Brain Nut took a picture of that. He did a still shot of that. Somebody said they got a video of it, but I was on that night and with them, and they asked him to come on. He said, "No, I'm naked in bed. I'm not going to come on." He ended up coming on, and I think he just put a shirt on or something, and he got up to go to the bathroom. It's like, dude, what the fuck? No, I'm not going to do a name. Most you'll see is my nipple. You ain't gonna see my starfish. No, ain't happening. In fact, I got a song for you. You ready for a song? You did have a shirt. Hey, Scott Robinson, welcome in. We got a song for you. I'll see if I can play this. David made this song. He made this song just for me. Why you made this for me, fucker? You can see my starfish. Hold on, let me see if I can play this song. Shit. Maybe I won't be able to. Hold on. Hold the phone. Ah, that's where I need to be. Uh-oh. Shit. God damn it. I hope I don't fuck shit up. Yeah, I just went into another screen. That's funny. Shine Shed Shenanigans. Shine Shed Session. Say that real fast. Shine Shed Session. Shine Shed Session. Session. All right, here you go. Here's a song David made for me. Starfish. Hope you can hear it.
Brown hairy starfish's toes in a motel. Nipple on my forehead, it's a moonshiner's tale. Sun shining bright, the summery swell. Feeling alright, the story
You guys
to
hear that?
tell. Bop, 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 bop. Brown hairy starfish's toes in a motel. Bop, 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 bop. Nipple on my forehead, it's a moonshiner's tale. Ocean breeze, a salty kiss. Dreaming of seas, a sandy bliss. Laughter and fun, a summery miss. Memories made, a heartfelt kiss.
You guys hear it?
Bop, 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 bop. Brown hairy starfish's toes in a motel. Bop, 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 bop. Nipple on my forehead, it's a moonshiner's tale. Nipple on forehead, a strange sight. But it's okay, it's alright. A quirky charm, a funny plight. A summer memory, a shining light. Wake up in a motel, a strange affair. Toes in my face, a comical stare. Sun streaming through a summery flare. Laughing out loud without a care. Bop, 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 bop. Brown hairy starfish's toes in a motel. Bop, 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 bop. Nipple on my forehead, it's a moonshiner's tale.
I don't know. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you can hear it or not. Please tell me in the comments if you can hear that and what you thought of that. That was Damon using AI. Did you hear that, Shadow? Ding, ding, ding. Okay, cool. I'm clear. All right. Now, there's a story behind that, though. That's why he made the song. You guys know American whiskey. So, one night I was out here and I saw Lisa Day, John Vince, Shadow. There's several people watching American whiskey. They've heard of American whiskey. Check it out. I like whiskey. I like America. Roy, you're probably not wrong, Roy. You're probably not wrong. But anyway, so I went on there. And they started making the comments. Yeah, you're right, Shadow. Shadow, you're a part of this. So there's me and Shadow, two Mark Morgans in there on American Whiskey Podcast. And they were like, wait, what? There's two Mark Morgans making comments. No, one of these guys is an imposter. No, this can't be. This ain't happening. So I told him, I said, look, we can prove it. I can prove we're two different people. Yeah, I'm Mark Morgan, he's Mark Morgan, blah, blah, blah. They're like, nah, you guys got to prove it. Okay, so we both went on stage with them. They brought us up. There we are. Boom. Here we are. Mark Morgan, I'm Mark Morgan, I'm Mark Morgan. They still didn't believe that shit. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What, two people can't have the same name? There's, here in my area, here in Orlando, there's 6 Mark Morgans in Orlando. There's one that lives about 3 miles down the road from me. Never met him, but I've seen a picture of him. Mainly because he's a realtor and he's got a picture of himself as a realtor on a bus bench. Anyway, doesn't look anything like me. Nothing. So they made a comment. This one of the guys on American Whiskey made a comment. Hey, okay, Uncle Moonshine or Mark Morgan, what would you do if you found yourself in a hotel room, part of the song, and somebody was sucking on your toe? You woke up and somebody was sucking on your toe. I made the comment. Probably shouldn't say it. Probably get nailed for hate speech, but that I would do something that I think any heterosexual man would do. And I got nailed for 3 days for hate speech. So that's when Damon came up with that. Starfish, nipple on the forehead, sucking on toes in the motel room. Now you guys know the story. But yeah, I think that was one of the first times and very few times Shadow actually showed himself on camera, on a podcast. And, we're just trying to prove, hey, we're two different people. Damon also came up with this song. You ready for this? This is on the introductory of every time I go live, this comes on.
Running low and slow, that's the Florida way. Moonshine on the swamp, night and day. Uncle Moonshine with his secret brew, under the cypress where the fire burns blue. In the heart of the swamp, where the alligators roam, Uncle Moonshine still his secret home. Potatoes shine, the family recipe, a tradition passed down wild and free. Full moon rising, casting shadows deep. Uncle Moonshine tends his fire, keeps his vigil sleep. Cypress trees watch over a silent guard as the moonshine flows, sweet reward. But still hum softly a rhythmic beat as Uncle Moonshine works with heart and feet. The joy of creation, the taste of the land, moonshine in the making, thy master's hand.
Play it.
The taste of the swamp in every sip, a story untold, a secret to keep. Running low and slow, that's the Florida way. Moonshine on the swamp, night and day. Running low and slow, that's the Florida way. Moonshine on the swamp, night and day. Uncle Moonshine with his secret brew, under the cypress where the fire burns blue.
Woo-hoo! Thank you, David Beatty, for making that show. Drummond Son's still here. I'm here, Mark. I was making a rub for a pork roast and getting it rubbed down, wrapped and ready to put in the Dutch oven in the morning. Dude, you need this for your rub. Right here, dude. Right there. That's what you need for your rub. Drummond Son. Damn it. Next rub you do, it's going to be Uncle Moonshine. Telling you. You won't want to change. Katie Dole, check her out. She has a beautiful voice. Absolutely. I like to check that out. You can write that down. I'll forget that one too. Katie Noel. Noel. Katie Noel. All right. I'll check that out, buddy. Thanks, Chris, for sharing that. Absolutely, I will. Hey, I'm going to do these beers faster. I don't want to do coffee. So saving that coffee. I'll do another salted caramel. I still got to do this run tomorrow. So I'll chill a little bit. We'll chill. No, Roy, I'm going to chill. I just said I'm going to chill. I might go in and get another beer. Yeah, David does a good job. In fact, he came up with a song for the militia group. I'm sure you guys already heard it. He did one for Horror Shine. He did one for Ding Ding Ding. Actually, I think Cassie did that one. And then there's donations when we did the thing for Hurricane Helene.
Moonshiners Shining the Way is collecting donations for those in the Appalachian Mountains who got hit hard by Hurricane Helene. Join us over at the Ozark Moonshine and Music Festival, November 1st and 2nd, where we will be taking donations that will be delivered directly to those in need. Let's make this a weekend to remember for all the right reasons.
Yeah, that's, in fact, guys, I want to bring that up. I'm glad I played that because I'm trying to be. Another Moonshine Festival coming up in Arkansas is in Clinton, Arkansas. Ozark Moonshine Music Festival. Awesome. These guys put on a great festival. I think it's their fourth annual, fourth year of doing a festival. Awesome. These guys put on a killer festival. I wish I was going this year. I'm going to start making a commitment to go every year from here on out. Awesome. If you get the chance, go to that one. You will not be disappointed. They got great bands, great freaking food, entertainment. They got moonshine people there. Actually, they're distilleries. They have like 6 or 7 different distilleries that you set up. You pay $10. You got 45 minutes to go through and taste all these different tastings. In 45 minutes, you're gonna walk out there drunk. I know I did several times, but it's really cool. They got a really nice setup. If you get a chance, check that out. It's in Clinton, Arkansas. I think it's November 1st this year too, if I'm not mistaken. It's a one-day event this year. Usually it's a 2-day event. It happens to fall on Halloween this year, so they're only doing a one-day event. Because of that, they have this big thing going on in Clinton, Arkansas on Halloween. They have a big parade. The whole city gets involved. But check that out. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. I know I wasn't. I was very impressed and swore that I'd go back every year. I'm not this year. I hate it. I know Damon's going. He's going to be a part of it. A lot of the militia group are going. I highly recommend it, guys. Just highly recommend it. Drummond Son, how can I buy some of your products? Drummond Son, by mid-October, I will have my website up and running. And you can go to my website, Morgan Moonshine. It's up now. I've got the website secured. It's just when you go to it, it'll show under construction. But I'll have it up and running within the next couple of weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, and you'll be able to go on there and buy merch as well as barbecue sauce, seasoning, stuff like that. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. Let me go pay the water bill, grab a beer. I'll be right back. I'll go more into that. I want to talk more about that. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, guys. 45-minute fuckery? No. Anyway, I want to touch base back with what I was talking about on the website. So on the website, you'll be able to buy merchandise. I'll have shot glasses. Charlene just got through um, making my shot glasses. They're done. They're complete. When I get back from Arkansas, I'm going to ship those back here. Um, I'll have those on the website as well as the New Shiner sipping jars. I want to let you guys know this is not a profit for me personally. Um, Everything that I get in profits is going to go back into this. It's going to go back into Morgan's Moonshine. Um, what? She is on the other side of man and woman, but her voice is amazing. Oh, okay. Anyway, so I just want to make Morgan's Moonshine Group bigger and better. I want you guys to have more entertainment, more fun, more availability for different things. So all the profits from all this stuff that I'm going to be selling on my group page, my page, website, is going to go back into Morgan's Moonshine Group. I've talked to Roy. You hooked me up. I can't think of her name. She's going to be making some shirts for me. I'm going to be getting back with her, and I'm going to have t-shirts. We're going to do hats, as well as doing other merchandise. The barbecue sauce, the seasoning. I got another barbecue sauce that's coming out. That's the peach barbecue sauce. I just want to make this bigger and better for all of us. And I'm gonna upgrade my StreamYard to where it is now. I can stream to 3 different places. I want to up that to where I can go to 10. But all that money is going to go toward that. I just want to make it better and bigger and better for all of us and for all of you. So it's a better experience. So I just want make that clear. It's not a profit for me. A lot of that, I realized that I said this earlier. I was shipping out a lot of stuff, and I was covering the cost of shipping. And I did a review. I keep track of all my money and where it goes and how it's spent and whatnot. A lot was spent. A lot. When I say a lot, I'm talking a couple of thousand and better, just on shipping alone, which I didn't charge anybody for. Well, that's coming out of my pocket. I don't want that to happen anymore. So shipping's going to be included in anything that's ordered, blah, blah. There's going to be shipping added to whatever you order. So I just want you guys to know that it's not for a profit for me. I do that by day trading and stuff like that. My work and day trading, whatever. I just want to where all the stuff that I'm doing for Moonshine and the Morgan's Moonshine Group, it's not coming out of my pocket anymore. It's going to be funded by you all. And you're going to benefit because you're going to get products, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, the profits from that are going to go back into, I got a lot of things going on, a lot of ideas, things you guys are going to go, wow, this will be pretty cool. So just to let you know, that's where I'm going with this. So that's why I'm setting all this stuff up. It cost me a lot of money just to set up the website and to make it to where I can do money exchange and stuff like that. It's not cheap. And so that's what I'm saying. I just want to let you guys know that. And so when you get a price, you get hit with a shipping charge, yada, yada. It's not that I'm profiting at all. I'm just covering the shipping cost, and I will profit, don't get me wrong. But those profits, yes, keep the business growing. Exactly. I just want to keep the web page growing, see us grow, and get more moonshiners in here, get more involved, and people getting involved. The moonshine community is growing big, and it's still growing. I go to TikTok, I see newcomers all the time. I come here. I had a newbie come in here tonight. We talked about, we were talking about different stills and stuff like that. I just want to see it grow, and I want to be a part of that. I want you guys to be a part of that. Help people grow and so forth. That'd be fun. It's great. We all like helping each other. We all like giving our opinions, yada, yada. And that's exactly right, Roy. Keep the business growing. It's not necessarily a business, but keep the community going. So just want to get that out there. I'm excited about it. I'll PM you, my friend. Okay, Chris. Absolutely, buddy. So like I said, I'm not out to make a profit. I'm not. And I just want to keep it fun and keep it going where it's not coming out of my pocket. It's gotten to where it's like, man. A couple times like, how am I going to pay this fucking bill? Well, goddamn it, you shouldn't have bought this. You shouldn't have done this. Well, you know what? If I converted all this to where you guys are buying merch and stuff like that, then it's paid for. But we're still having a good time. We're still having fun. I can upgrade things. I can do more things. I can do bigger things and better things. Got something in the works right now. I just want to give you guys a chance. I think I want your opinion. There's very few people in here, but I want your opinion on this. So here's an idea I have. I love this idea. It's just me. So I got a guy who sails around the world, all over the world. There's times where he won't see the U.S. for 2 years. He's willing to take on a 5-gallon barrel with whiskey. We're going to put a tracker on that to where you can track this whiskey. And for a fee, you'll get to be able to watch where your whiskey goes. And when he comes back, we'll dump it into bottles, probably be, I forget how many gallons, 5 gallons. Anyway, so just so you get the idea. So you buy into this, and you'll be able to track your whiskey, where it's been all over the world. And I have a tracking device. I'll give you the tracking to where you can track it. And when he comes home, we'll dump it into bottles. You'll get a bottle What do you think of that idea? Yeah, exactly. Give him a barrel. He's going to put it on his ship. He's got a 40-foot sailboat. He travels all over the world. Him and his wife. They were just recently in the U.S. They're getting ready to depart again for who knows how long. I'm hoping to hook up with them and give them 5 gallons. Here, put this in on your ship. We'll strap it down. We'll put a tracking device on it. We'll follow you around the world. How cool is that? You can follow your whiskey. I thought it was a cool idea. Oh man, check it out. My whiskey's in the Cayman Islands. Oh, check it out. I'm in Tel Aviv. I just thought it was cool. What do you guys think? You guys heard it from me. I mean, there's 4 people in here, 3 people. I just thought one of the ideas that I had that I came up with, I got with this guy. Him and his wife travel all over the world on a sailboat. They do it all the time. And they come into Florida once in a while. I was supposed to hook up with them here in the very near future. I've sent them samples of my moonshine. They haven't tried it yet. They're going to get back with me. If you go on TikTok, they made a couple mentions of me on TikTok. But yeah, really cool couple. Great people. They really are. And they just travel the world. They love doing it. Dude, one of my lifetime dreams. It really has. When my job closed here in Orlando years ago, thanks, Shadow. Thanks, Roy. I moved to Jacksonville. My wife knew that I was going to buy a sailboat, live on a sailboat in Jacksonville. I was this close to doing that. I was like, God damn it, what the fuck? I've always wanted a sailboat. And why not? But I didn't. I never did. I know a couple that has a sailboat. Nice sailboat. They're upgraded all the time. Just like to say, boat, spend another $1,000, right? But anyway, that's one of the ideas. Once that goes into place, I'm going to give each and every one of you on Morgan's Moonshine Group the opportunity to buy into that. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to buy a bottle. And when they come back to the U.S., we bottle it up. One of those bottles is yours. Done. This bottle's been all over the world. It's been aged in a 5-gallon barrel for a year, 2 years, who knows? Whenever they just fucking decide to come back. But I just thought it was a cool idea. He told me, he said, Mark, I can't tell you what I'm coming back. It's cool. As long as you got 5 gallons of whiskey in a fucking barrel, I don't care. As long as you're safe and sound and you're good, think about it. I mean, Mark and Digger did that. They put some whiskey on a boat. The guy took off. It's out there aging in fucking whiskey, sloshing it with the ocean. Hey, why not? That's just one of the many ideas I got. I just want to share that with you guys. See what your opinion on it was. I mean, what? A donation of $50. $50 bottle. CAs, exactly. $50 a bottle. Hey, I got to watch it. Kevin Gordon, what the hell, dude? I ain't seen you in forever. Just popped in the house. Welcome in, Kevin. Good to see you, buddy. Damn. Never know what moonshiner gonna pop in here. But anyway, that's one of the ideas I had. I just want to share that with you guys. Let you go. My thoughts, my wheels are always turning. I'm always coming up with ideas, trying to come up with stuff that's going to be entertaining, be fun, and be interesting. So everybody's always entertained and on top and just thinking of stuff. And it's just my wheels always turning, man, always. Probably why I don't sleep at 5 hours a night. One of these days, Roy, one of these days. I know I thought about a 10-gallon, but we also got to think about these people live on their boat. Literally live on their boat and go to port to port to port. So they have to really condense the room they take up. My ideas are too big for my pocket. I love it, Shadow. So anyway, back to what I was saying is, so I asked him about a 15 gallon because I can get 15 gallons at a good price. And he's like, yeah, how big is it? I told him, he says, yeah. He said, I'm going to have to strap it down. It's going to have to sit in the corner by itself. Do I have to keep an eye on it? I said, yeah, kind of. He's like, yeah, kind of what? So we got to kind of make sure it's not leaking, you know. But just got to make sure that bung's good and tight. But yeah, so we talked about it. He said, well, I might be able to do a 5 gallon. So I said, fine, anything, honestly, is good. I said, I don't want to do a liter barrel, or I want to do something big where I can share. And obviously, I want a bottle of it. I don't want something that's just a liter where I want to get just one bottle or 2 bottles out of it. So I think, let's see, let's do the math. Here, let me do the math on my phone. With my phone doing work for me instead of trying to do it in my head while I'm drunk. There we go. So I would get 5 bottles out of 1 gallon. So you're talking about 25 bottles. And the barrel's going to absorb some of that. So you're looking at probably about 20 bottles. 20 bottles. So you're going to have 20 people that's going to say, okay, for $50, and I'm going to, a lot of this money, probably most of it, or if not all of it, it's going to go to him just for doing it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, exactly. Minus the evaporation and barrel absorption. So I don't want him to babysit it. I want him to babysit at least as possible. I don't want his job as far as sailing to be more. Now I got to watch this fucking barrel of whiskey. You know, I want it to be simple for him. So, and that's what I'm saying. I want to make it appealing to him to do this. So all that money that's generated from this goes to him. Here you go, dude. This is your money for doing this. You know? Cool. I'm sure you do it to help on his expenses. You know, they got to go port to port, do laundry. I've seen watch videos of him and his wife doing laundry at different ports. You know, they stop, they get on the dinghy, go to port, take the laundry, do the laundry. They buy their groceries, yada yada. It's just going to make it easier on them, you know. So that's kind of my point on that. No profit to me whatsoever. I want to be able to do this, and I just think it'd be cool. Man, my bottle of whiskey's been all over the fucking world. Fucking hey, man. Kevin Gordon, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're still here. Hope your weekend's going good. I haven't seen you forever, buddy. Kevin Gordon. Yeah, man. Got the race car driver. The Moonshiner. Hell yeah. Good to see you, buddy. Brandon Buffington in here earlier. But Jarvis, to answer your question, that website will be up. I got my daughter and granddaughter helping me put that together. I'm going to have it up, hopefully, at the very latest, the end of October. But I hope to have it up and going the second week of October. So as soon as I get back, I'm going to be working on that. I've already talked to my granddaughter, who's computer savvy, and she lives here with me. We're going to get this thing up and running. And I already got the setup for the money exchange thing, so we'll get that up and running, and I'll put it out there. You can go to Morgan Moonshine webpage. It's there. You can Google it. It's on Google, but it's you'll see it's under construction right now. So, but Within the next 2 or 3 weeks, you'll see it up and running, and you'll be able to order stuff. Go in there and say, "Hey, send me emails." You can send me emails now, but say, "Hey, whatever. Thanks for sharing the website." Whatever you know, it's there. But yeah, I just want to share with you guys the ideas and stuff that's going on in my head, things that are going to be up and coming, things I'm doing and working on. I'm real excited and happy to share with you guys. I love the fact that these guys are part of me and part of Mortgage Moonshine Group. I probably will never have a legal model out there. If I do, great. Um, but I've kind of put that to the wayside. I kind of like being an outlaw, kind of. Especially when you start looking at the prices and what it costs to become legal. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Having you guys a part of this and being a part of Mortgage Moonshine Group, I love it. And you guys coming on here with me live tonight, talking and chatting, absolutely love it. I look forward to it all the time. I'm always trying to think of new ideas, new creations. What can I do next? What can I make this more interesting? And I'm all ears. You guys throw ideas at me. You got suggestions or whatever, throw them out there. I'm not going to turn a deaf ear to your suggestions at all. I'll look it over, think it over, and if I don't use it, don't be offended. Chris Webb will be in the States in December. All right. I don't know Chris Webb. Who's Chris Webb? Fill me in here, Chris. Chris Palin, let me know. Come on. I think I should know that name. I got to move a lot of bottles. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of this. When I first looked into this years ago, I think there was, I forget how many distilleries were here in Florida. It wasn't very big. It was very appealing. It was like, really? Wow, there's a market here for that. Now, look at it today. It's like, holy fuck. Within a couple of years, I'm talking a couple of years, it's boom. It went from like 15 to 150 in a couple of years. Like, holy shit. So, this one, and a lot of those are going to fail. They're going to fail. The blind, to the blind ear. They're going to fail. It's just part of business. And I talked to a gentleman earlier this week about it. He's got a distillery in Florida. And we talked about that. And we talked about the fact that I was looking over the distillery. I had an investor that wanted to fund the whole thing. He ended up dropping out. And we talked about how that shit happens. A lot of people don't realize that. And it takes a lot of money. YouTube, Chris Webb. You love it? Okay. Chris Webb. Thanks for sharing that, Chris. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy. And I knew a long time ago that not just moonshine, but the alcohol industry in general is going to boom. I knew it. Oh, mine. What do you mean, oh, mine? He's a friend of yours? He said, YouTube Chris Webb, you'll love his music, oh, mine. Is he a friend of yours, Chris Palin? There's a lot of new music out there. I absolutely like it. A lot. And I reached out to shit, now I'm gonna forget their name. Fuck. Why can't I think of their name? Hold on. They're on YouTube or on TikTok a lot. That's where I first heard them. Bear with me a second. Sons of Legion. He's a good friend of yours. Awesome. Great, Chris. I'll definitely look it up, buddy. I don't know if you guys heard. I'm sure you have. If you're on TikTok at all, I'm sure you've heard of Sons of Legion. Great, great. Now, I love their music. They do a lot of different things. But check them out. They're on TikTok a lot. They're also on Spotify. In fact, let me play one of their songs right now. Hold on. I'll play it. Hold on. Let me turn this on. Powering on. You go to Spotify, I'll play some of the music for you and see what you think. I love these guys. I reached out to them. They talked about coming on podcasts. We're trying to work that out. Sons of Legion. I just couldn't think of them earlier. Hold on. Let's see. Let me find my Spotify. Here we go. Here you go. Here's one. I'll play this one. Hope you can hear it.
Oh, from the ashes, rise. No satisfaction without the fight. That has led me. I never listen. Take what's mine, I paid my dues. I dare you to walk a mile in these shoes. The beat in my soul just keeps getting louder. Give me some. Give me some. Show you so keep yourself aim for gold. No place for critics, only for the bold. Take what's mine, I paid my dues. Gonna fuel this fire, so like that fuse. The beat in my soul just keeps getting louder. Give me some. I wanna feel it in my life. Show you everything is fun. Give me some. I wanna feel it in my life. Show you everything is fun.
What'd you think of that? I love that song. Give me some of that power. Cool, Mark. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, I love it. I love their music. Here's another one. Let's see if I can play this here. This is called Outlaw.
I headed to the east, but his life was going south. I packed up all my bags, ain't leaving nothing in that town. Something's calling me in that purple sky, and as the wheels are rolling, may the spirit never die.
darling, don't wait up. I'm not from home. My daddy said that if I take this path, I'm on my own. If they come for me, tell them where I'm from. I'll be out of sight for too long. Cause I'm in. There's water on my feet, won't wash away my sin. And if I die tonight, then notify my next. What'll be, will be, and what it is, it is. I'm the one who made this bed that I be lying in.
All right, Shadow. We'll see you, buddy. Love you, bro.
I gotta say that if I take this path on my own, if they come for me, tell them.
Say goodnight to Shadow. Shadow, thanks for being here, buddy. Love you much, buddy. Love you, love you, love you. Anyway, just to give you a demonstration, I've been in talks with them. We're trying to work out for them to come on a podcast. We haven't worked it out yet, just because of my schedule mainly and theirs. It's tough. They're on the road and all kinds of stuff, doing recordings, yada yada. Just wanted to share that with you guys. That's one of the things I'm working on as well. You know, I just want to share with you and let you know, hey, look up, just let them be a boy. I gotta write this shit down, and I gotta pee again really quick. Just let them be a boy. Be right back. Anyway, yeah, I'll look that up, Chris. I just want to give you guys some of the things I got in mind and things I got in the works. Nothing's promised. It isn't. And I've learned that the hard way that, you know, you get your hopes up, you get people reaching out to you and go, oh, yeah, we'll come on your podcast, blah, blah. I've had so many no or maybes or, yeah, we'll be there that never happened. So, you know, I'm just taking it with a grain of salt. If it happens, it happens, great. Water nipple guy. All right, Roy. But just want to share with you the things I got going on. There was another group I was talking to. I got them right here. Oh, so where's that at? I love these guys too. Actually, there's two bands I've been talking to. Um, oh yeah, here we go. I don't know if you guys heard these guys or not. Um, I've been talking to them. They're in when River Meets. You guys heard of when Rivers Meet? Let me play some of their stuff. Hold on. Let's get this up. Hold on. Yep. Damn, I need a beer already.
Valleys and mountains, the sun and moonlight, changing force to feel and desire, horses alive. When release me,
Check it out, Chris.
can see back into life. It's crashing all the time.
Oh, let me find a better one.
Oh, now it's time for
No.
feel again. Better tonight. You see the walls closing. They keep on closing in. 'Cause it's an evil scene. The last house of lies. I'm really you're my basis.
My wife do
Shocks my brain. Stand, I can't fight this feeling. This feeling. This feeling. The wrong one is. Together take us in.
that's just that's one of the ones that are really, I don't know if that's, I kind of doubt that's ever going to happen. The other one, the third one I've got looking into, you guys might have heard of, is Blue Water Highway. They're kind of iffy too, but none of these are a given, but at the same time, here's some of their stuff.
Ooh, kick it on back. School in the river, let your feet get wet. Ooh, honey, it would be fine to walk in the water with your hand.
I love these guys. I like their harmony and the songs they come up
Sun's up, willow. There's a catfish on the line.
with. All right, Santa.
Can you hear
Santa
the
says
birds
just
singing?
done with tonight's run. Do some more
Ain't no
tomorrow.
need to keep the time. So if you wanna stop the clocks, it'll be alright. Smash them all on the rocks by the riverside. Ooh, keep it up. It's cool in the river, let your feet get wet. Ooh, it would be fine to walk in the water with your head. Leave your hurry far behind. We're on summertime.
Summertime.
It's a fast life, city. It's so hard to rest your mind. But the living here is easy. Do you ever just unwind.
There's a difference. It's called Strawberry Moon.
I remember you warm nights,
I like this guy's voice.
and I always did
Shots.
before. Shining red light, and you look so good. Moss and alive, summer breeze.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing,
And
Chris.
the magnolia, birds in the bees.
It's on YouTube.
Taking my sweet time with
Just finished
you
up on your triple.
under the storm.
I don't mean to bore you guys with shit. I just wanted to give you an insight of what I'm working on. I've always got something going on. Just to let you guys know. I'm not just out here popping in once in a while going, hey, let's do shots. I want to make this better and better. So I'm working on things. Things are in the works. I haven't given up. My mom told me years ago, and I get laughed at a lot for trying different things and reaching out to fans and doing stuff. I get laughed at a lot, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I really don't. I'm just making a point is that my mom taught me years ago, you haven't failed until you quit trying. You can keep trying. And with that, I haven't given up on the getting a legal model out there. I'm just looking at different ways of doing it. And all these things that I do and think of and dream of, I don't quit trying, I just look at new ways of doing it. Give you an example. When I was with Roger and Santa, I reached out to Leonard Skinner. They said they would come on my podcast. I was fucking stoked, man. Leonard Skinner on my fucking podcast? Are you fucking kidding me? That's unbelievable. I was talking to them through emails and texts and stuff, and they were in Tampa about 2 years ago. They wanted to meet me. Hook up with me. Let's talk. Let's talk about this podcast. We're going to be in Tampa. Come down, meet us. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck, man, I jumped my car. I'm gone. Shoot. Down the road. Long story short, they were blowing smoke up my ass. And I went there. I went to the guy's bus. Thanks, Roy. I appreciate it, man. And they kept putting me off. I'm like, what the fuck? There was a big crowd waiting to go in. They're doing a signing on their models. They put out a whiskey. And the whiskey that they put out was through a company or distillery here in Florida I never heard of before until I looked them up. And then I was like, well, I know where that's at. And yeah, exactly, Chris. You got to take the no's with the yeses. You're going to get 1,000 no's before you get a yes. I worked a long time ago when I was doing sales in the textbooks. Dude, I was so disgusted and discouraged what I was doing. I kept getting no. I was about to give up. I knocked on another door. This motherfucker said, yeah, come on in. Dude, I made my biggest sale ever. I was like, fucking A. They had me hooked. I made more money selling books. But that's the key to that is you just got to keep pushing. You just got to keep going. Just got to keep going. Just got to keep going. One at a time, somebody's going to say, hell yeah, man, I want to be a part of this. Or they're going to say, yeah, I'll do that. And they really will. So back to my story with Leonard Skinner. So they told me that one of the managers came out of the bus and said, hey, you got to go inside. The guys will meet you inside. We'll do this before we do the signings. Okay, cool. So I get in line with everybody else. It's fucking huge line out. Whatever, I get in line. I got a bottle for me, got one for Cassie, one for Roger, one for Santa, one for Alfredo, and one just to drink. 6 bottles. 6. They signed them all. Talked to them. Talked to the band. And, yeah, Mark, we'll talk to you after. Move on. We got to get through these guys. And won't smoke up my ass. Come on with smoke, man. And I'll tell you what. So I was anxious. I was like, but at the time, I was like, fucking okay, whatever. It is what it is. I'll talk to them later. They read to me. They'll talk to me on the phone, blah, blah, blah. I come rushing home because we got a podcast going on. I'm running late. I told the guys, go ahead and start the podcast. I'm running late. I'll be there. Blah, blah, blah. I ended up getting here. Set up. I'm on. Okay, cool. 30 minutes late. Sorry, guys. I had something important going on. Trying to get something going. Yada, yada. I tried it that night live on our podcast. The worst fucking whiskey I ever tasted in my life. That shit sucked. Dude, I'm telling you, they did whatever they did just to get the whiskey out there with their name on it, Leonard Skinner. And I'm telling you, I'm not dissing it because I'm pissed off what they did to me. I'm telling you, I tasted this before I knew they weren't going to be on my podcast. This shit was nasty. And Santa and Roger both will tell you. And Cassie will too. She had it. And there's a couple other people that had it. That was David Beatty had some of it. That was the nastiest ass fucking whiskey. It tasted like ass. Talk about starfish. It came out of David Beatty's ass. And I even told him that. So there was an advertisement on Facebook about it. And I made a comment that the worst whiskey I ever tasted in my life. The guy, one of their managers came back and said, well, that's kind of a harsh man. We got in a conversation on Facebook about it. I said, dude, I'm just telling it like it is. I said, I make my own whiskey. I make moonshine, blah, blah, blah. I went on. And he goes, I remember you. I said, yeah, I hope you do. What, were you supposed to come on a podcast here? Blah, blah. I said, yeah, you were. You agreed that you would, and you never did. I'm not dissing the whiskey because of this whole thing. I'm dissing because it's nasty. It's fucking nasty. If you get a chance to buy it just to try it, to see what I'm talking about. I'm being serious. Well, come to find out, they knew that too. They did. Dude, I'm telling you, Chris and Roy, I'm telling you. So they've changed their distributor, their distillery. They changed up. They went to a different distillery. I can't mention his name live, but we all know him. He's a moonshiner. They used him to make their new whiskey. I haven't tried the new whiskey yet, but the first one they went with, that was some discarded shit, I promise you. That was somebody was throwing out on their heads or something. That was nasty. I wish I do still have a bottle of it unopened because it's autographed. But I won't open it, but I'm telling you guys, ask Santa, ask Roger how bad that whiskey was. Ask them. Feel free, just ask them what they thought of that whiskey from Leonard Skinner. They'll tell you that was some of the nastiest, raunchiest ass shit I ever put in my mouth. But anyway, after that conversation, through the text, the emails and stuff, and having a conversation with the manager, I was like, I don't want nothing to do with it. I said, until you guys go with a different distillery, and he told me during that, he said, hey, we went with a different distillery. Cool. Send me a sample. I'll review it. I'll review it honestly. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. It is what it is. I'll review it. I'll be more than happy to review it. I never got a sample. I never got a sample of it. I did. I dissed them. But, dude, it is what it is. You're going to put out a shitty-ass fucking product. Do you think it's good just because you got a Leonard Skinner name on it? I'm sorry. No, if I was Leonard Skinner, I'd want a very fucking good product. I'd want it to say, oh, man, this fucking whiskey's awesome. Not just because it's got a name on it. No, dude, that ain't how it works. I want this whiskey to be good. That was that. It's got me literally even tasting the new one. It really does. But I will, just because I said I would, and I will. I'll give it an honest review. Man, that stuff. Try it. Go out and get you some. Hell House whiskey, Winter Skinner. Try it. Anyway, that was one of my biggest downfalls was when I tried to get there, but I was so hyped up knowing, yeah, Roy, it tasted like a yeast infection. I'm telling you, buddy. That was, ask Roger, ask Santa, ask him. Hey, did you guys try a Hell House whiskey from Winter Skinner? Ask them. Let them tell you. So it just doesn't come just for me. I'm trying my best to get these guys to come on my podcast. They agreed they would. They said they would. I've got the text I can show you. And they never did. And I'm okay with that. I get it. You're Leonard Skinner. You're not going to come on some Joe Blow, Uncle Moonshine podcast that's only got 2,000 followers. I get it. I get it. But at the same time, don't leave me on like you're going to. Don't. Just don't do it. Just to get me to come down there and buy 6 bottles. Really? But, man, come on. And you don't think because of the fact that you lied to me and told me that you would come on and you agreed to it, that I'm not going to tell people that, no, these guys lied to me. Yeah, I'm going to tell them. You know, Johnny Music, dude, I love your music. I love you. I love your shit. But when it comes to that whiskey, dude, I would not have put my name on that shit. No way in fucking hell. No way. I would have told that distillery, no, that ain't happening. No, we ain't doing this shit. I would not have put my name on that. I would not. That's some bullshit. Anyway, just got done with tonight. Oh yeah, I read that already. Yeah, Roy, seriously, that was the yeast infection. Dude, I came here. I was on the podcast. Hey, I'm excited. I showed everybody. I got a bottle of fucking Leonard Skinner. I'm going to try it right now. Oh my god! I shut it down. I was like, I don't want to drink no more. You know, that's fucking nasty. I was literally like, what? Are you serious? I'm like, I'm fucking serious. That's some nasty shit. That's before I knew they weren't coming. I was like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to tell them on the podcast I didn't like their shit. And Roger and Santa both like, well, you're going to have to say something. Maybe just say how you can make it better. I'm like, there you go. That's a good idea. I didn't want to tell them how bad it was. I just told them how good, how to make it better. That was some nasty shit. I still have it on my phone where I had a conversation with them. I can show you. But yeah, they need, and I hope, and I know the guy that has just opened a distillery recently that they're making their new stuff with. And I'm hoping to God it can't be worse. It can't be. That was some nasty ass shit, I'm telling you. I've had some nasty whiskey. That was bad. That was I guarantee you that was the worst I ever had. I guarantee it. I couldn't believe it. I told that manager, I told him, dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you that. But I'm just being honest. Well, you're just being rude. No, I'm being honest. I couldn't believe that shit. I gotta do a shot. Shadow left, so hey, this leaves you, Roy. Chris, hey, shot, buddy. Guys. Drummond son, if you're still here. Santa Claus is still here. Sorry, Santa. That is pretty good though. Dude, I've gone to a lot of festivals. I've had people come to me, ask me to try their stuff. I've tried it. Some of it's great. I mean, phenomenal. And some of it's like, oh, shit. You don't hurt my feelings. You don't tell them it's bad, but it was bad. But that whiskey, Hill House whiskey, I'm telling you, I probably shouldn't down it so much so that you don't buy it, but I want you to try it just so you see and know what I'm talking about. You'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? They're selling this shit? All right. Santa and Drummond Son. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are still here. Appreciate you guys. I really do. If you ever get a chance, just try it. If you're at a bar and they have it, ask for a shot just to try it. Honestly, I want you guys to know, seriously, that I'm not just blowing smoke because they didn't come on my podcast, yada yada. I just want you to know, seriously, and that's the only thing that sold that bottle was the fact of the name on it, which reflects back to some friends of mine in Jacksonville that have a distillery. Burlock and Barrel. They make a good product. They do. I hope I bought a bottle of this one particular bottle because of the fate. They got a guy, they put his name and picture on the bottle. It's called Hill House Whiskey. That's what it's called, Santa. But the one I'm talking about now came out of Jacksonville, distillery in Jacksonville. Yeah, we're drawing a blank again. Give me a second. Shit. Sylvester Stallone's brother Frank. They put his face and name on a bottle. Burlock and Barrel did. I haven't tried it. I haven't opened it. I haven't even tried it. Next time I'm in Jacksonville, I'm going to go there and tell them I want a shot of that just to try it. It's Frank. Frank, come on. Frank's your brother. It's like Billy Beer, if you will. Right? Come on. Billy Beer came from Jimmy Carter. Billy Carter was Jimmy's brother. He put out a beer. It was a shitty beer, but he made money because it was Billy Beer. I'm wondering if Frank is not just using his brother's name to get a whiskey out there to sell it. We used to chat among us all. You talking about that man you were talking about earlier, Chris? Yeah, I just find it funny that it. Alfredo and I talked about this a while back. He had a different idea. It was a good idea. And I don't know if I want to disclose that information or what, but you get these stars out there that put out product and whatnot. There's another one that came out years ago. I haven't tried it. I got a bottle of it. I bought it just because of the name. I did. Shit, now I can't think of that name. I've had this bottle forever. It's a bottle of wine. God, very popular name back in the day. Oh my God, I can't believe I can't think of it. I'm just too tired and drunk. Christy McVie. What was the name of the band she was in? I can't believe I can't think of this name of the band. Help me out here, guys. Uh, They put out their wine. Alfredo's got a good beer. You're right. Hands down, that is an awesome beer. I love that beer. It's a good beer. Um, why am I drawing a blank? It was one of my favorite bands. Oh my god. I gotta look it up. You guys aren't helping me here. Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac put out a wine. Make a chat group. Anyway, I didn't try it. I did buy a bottle of it. I haven't just because it's Fleetwood Mac. I haven't tried it. I don't want to open it. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac. I forget the name of the wine. They put that out years ago. I hope that these people that are stars and celebrities and stuff don't just use any kind of whatever. Yeah, just put it out there. Put my name on it. If it was me and I had my name on it, I would want it to be. I want more. I want more. I don't want it. Oh God, yeah, yeah. You know, I don't believe. I can't believe they do that. It just blows my mind. And I'm wondering what I hope I'll be going to Jacksonville soon, but I'm going to ask them to try that. Some of Frank's whiskey. I just want to try it just to see. I hope it's not their shit. I hope it's not shit whiskey. And I don't, especially when it's somebody feeding off a family member's fate. You know what I'm saying? You're a family member, you're a family member. You know, okay, what do you got? Oh, I got this whiskey. I hope it's good, motherfucker. I hope it's good. Because other than that, dude, why'd you even bother? He paid them to do this. So if I'm paying somebody to put my name and label on a bottle, it better be good whiskey. Just saying. If I was Leonard Skinner, I'd be embarrassed. I would. I'd be embarrassed. What the fuck, man? I would tell them, dude, fucking contract over. You suck. That whiskey sucks. I ain't doing this shit. I know they made a ton of money off that. I know they did. But at the same time, because people aren't opening, they're not trying it. I bought 6 bottles. I had 5 reserved for different people. 1 just to try. And I took that to Maggie Valley that year. I let everybody try it. They all agreed. This whiskey sucks. And I encourage you to ask Santa and Roger, it's Cassie, Stevie Nicks. Yeah, Stevie Nicks. Oh my God, yeah. Who's not in love with Stevie Nicks? Christy McVie was part of that too. She was Chris. But anyway, they were both part of Fleetwood Mac. But anyway, yeah, it was a Fleetwood Mac wine that they put out. I bought it. I have it in the house. I'll never open it. I'll always hang on to it, just for whatever reason. I don't know. It's kind of a weird, but I'd like to try all of them just to try it. Say, okay, this is a good wine, or this is a good whiskey, or whatever. Just because you're a celebrity and you got your name on it does not make it good. That's my point. And yeah, Leonard Skinner, sorry, sucks. It sucks. It sucks bad. And I hate it for you because I love Leonard Skinner music. I hate it that you got a shitty ass fucking whiskey out there. I would have loved the fact that you had a great whiskey. Dandelion, oh my God, Santa, don't even say that. I've been wanting to make a Dandelion moonshine. Yes, there you go. Mick Fleetwood, yeah, that's it. You got it. But of course, I'm going to think of the beautiful women. Sorry, German son. I'm a heterosexual male. I'm a pervert. Okay, I think of the women. Big Fleetwood private cell. That's right. Yes, you're right. Thanks for doing the research for me. I appreciate that. And you're absolutely right. That's the bottle of wine I have. Big Fleetwood. Yes. I haven't tried it. I hope it's good. I really do. I won't. I won't open it. I won't ever. But it's just I bought enough of the Leonard Skinner where I wanted enough to be able to try. And still give Roger and Santa, myself, and Cassie, everybody that's part of my podcast, part of the admin group before Lisa Day, a bottle of it. Santa, I don't know what he did with his. I know Roger went to donate his and something happened to it. I don't know, but I still have a bottle of it. I will never open it. It's just there. It's just because it's autographed by Leonard Skinner. So it is what it is. I wouldn't sell it to anybody unless they just want it just because of the name. Because of that, nasty. Yeah, Roy, I did. I took some Shire with me for them to try. I wanted them to try it. They didn't have time, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I did. And I even told the manager, I said, let me give you some examples. And I can tell you how to make that whiskey better. They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to listen to me. Who am I? I'm not a distillery. But the one guy that I know, I hope he tried it before I don't know if they reached out to him or he reached out to them. I don't know. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to get in trouble. But we all know him. He is a moonshiner. He has been on the show. And their new whiskey coming out is through him, through his distillery, which is new as well. I'll say this. No, I'll shut up. I don't want to get myself in trouble. Motherfucker, you said on your podcast on the live and you said this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that guy. Yeah. It's that time again. Then I'll come in and we'll do a shot and we'll sign off. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm starting to stumble a little bit. Whoops. All right, one more shot, buddy. One more shot, y'all. Do some more of this salt and caramel. Something says, can't post comments to some destination. Oh, somebody said something wrong. Damn it. Probably right, Daddy. Water nipple guy. What the fuck? What's with you with this water nipple guy, Roy? And you wonder why I'll bring you on here. What the fuck? Water nipple. Those little symbols you're doing there, that reminds me of a squirty squirt. When you get a woman get a nut, she's squirting all over. Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Squirty McSquirt. Oh, salty God. I feel hangover coming on in the morning. That's okay, because I got 4 days off. Weep, weep. Ding, ding, ding. Shadow's not here, damn it. He usually stays with me till the end. Just that is, oh, wifey poo must have got involved. She come to bed, baby. Squirty McSquirt. I'm a weirdo. Shine on, guys. Oh, it's pretty good. Almost pretty good. Anyway, I had a great time tonight. I really had. I didn't have a lot of people come in here, and that's okay. I do have come in. I appreciate you. I really do. 100%. And those that didn't come in tonight, it's all good. We have fun. And, just to add to having fun, and I want to be able to stream to more places other than YouTube and Facebook. So this will grow. We'll get out there. We'll see more. I'll be able to stream to more places. It's going to make it happen. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. Roy, thanks for being here, buddy. Always love having you. Always being a part of it. And, always love being a part of Brain Nuts Collective Group. May need to reach out to you. Learn some things. So may need to reach out to you and talk. I just want to clear the air, just so I want to hear your side. So, Santa, drumming son, always love having you drumming son. You're my YouTube follower. I love it. Appreciate it. You too, Santa. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to scroll YouTube for a little bit, or not YouTube, TikTok for a little bit. Say hey, see who's on. You're the last man standing. It's because you eat a lot of chicken. You choke that chicken a lot. I'm starting to wonder about that damn yeast infection, Roy. You bring that up a lot. I mean, even after it's dead, you keep bringing up the goddamn yeast infection. It's obvious the man is not going to drink it. Not that we all haven't had it, just the man's not going to drink it. There you go, Roy. Might want to put that yeast infection. I'm probably the one that kept hanging on that yeast infection more than anybody. But the last couple times, I was like, yeah, probably let that die. But you guys, love you 100%. You know I do. Support you as much as you support me. Let's keep on doing it. Shine on, everybody. I got one more shot. Then I'm going to go over to TikTok, say hello to people. Ding, ding, ding. Shine on. Hey, that's a LPR shot glass. Where's my shot glass? What the fuck? Shine on. Some ass burgers tonight. Oh, that sounds good. With some more Uncle Moonshine barbecue sauce? Missing out there, Roy. Yeah, that tastes good. All right, guys. Shut on. Love you guys. See you Monday night. Lisa Day, story time with Miss Lisa. Shine on.